Imaging Friday from the golf. Are you excited about that, John? Live Imaging Friday? Lift? They call it Lift?
I'm sure, Chris. So you're telling me it won't only be the Morales morning show. It'll be Morales, Mason, and Ireland.
Correct.
Or really, Morales, Mason.
Exactly.
And then Morales afternoon show.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's all Morales all day.
Okay.
So,
looking
John,
forward to that.
You came across this Hard Knocks. Are you watching the Hard Knocks?
Bits and pieces. I haven't seen every episode. But, boy, the Seattle coach sure comes off as a good guy.
Yeah.
Mike McDonald.
Yeah. Great coach.
That's a real one.
So Seahawks rookie defensive tackle, do you know how to pronounce the name?
It is
Uso Samolo?
I think that's right.
Okay.
But you may be missing the last name, but Uso is definitely the first name.
So they have a rookie talent show every year during training camp, and a lot of these guys, do stupid stuff. They can't do anything.
Right.
Most
of them are hacks.
Exactly.
And so this guy gets up there, and all the veterans, Sam Darnold, all the veterans are out there heckling these guys.
Yep.
And, they embarrass them into doing something.
Sure.
But this guy came out, and you could tell fairly early on that he's no joke. Listen to this.
No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. I remember when we used to sing in the government garden train stand. About serving the hypocrites. Mingle with the good people we meet. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry.
Yeah, you can never go wrong with Marley.
So what they normally do, the other thing they'll let you do is they'll let you sing your school fight song, or sometimes they'll make you sing.
Yep.
Could you sing the Bowling Green fight song? You know any of the lyrics?
Nope, I do not. You know the UCLA fight
I
song?
think so.
Yeah.
We are the mighty Bruins, best team in the West, marching on to victory to conquer all the rest. We are the mighty Bruins, triumphant evermore. Triumphant evermore. You can hear from far and near the mighty Bruins roar. UCLA.
Yeah.
But when I was the sideline guy for UCLA, when they would win, Bob Toledo would have them, and they won like 20 games in a row.
Oh, yeah, he got on a roll.
They would have the players, they made the players learn it, and they would have them sing it in the locker room after the game, and after a win, it was really cool.
I bet.
Like everybody bouncing off the walls.
Yeah, Bob Toledo was a great guy. Whatever happened to Bob Toledo?
He's still around,
Isn't
he?
He's great.
He's retired.
He was so much fun.
Oh, God. Well, he was.
And won like crazy at UCLA.
Literally, like, I remember video game companies were hiring him to write the plays.
Yeah.
And I remember I did a story once with Freddie Mitchell. Remember Freddie Mitchell?
Yep.
And I go, do you play this game, this video game? And he goes, yeah, it's great. I go, you know who writes the plays? And he went, no. I go, and Bob's standing next to me. And I point to Bob. He goes, Coach, why didn't you tell nobody? And Bob goes, you got to pay attention, Freddie. A lot of these plays are our plays.
I believe at some point Bob might have run a Mason and Ireland special during the game. Remember, we used to talk to Bob all the time.
And I was on the sidelines when that play worked, and he pointed at me.
Yes.
Like, he had so much fun at his job.
He really did. And that was one of the most entertaining eras of UCLA football.
And he beat USC like every year.
Yeah. We blocked that out. We totally blocked that out. So, Jonathan Kuminga, who has been
I was disappointed about this.
In the conversation for a while now, he was torn between Minnesota and the Lakers, and he winds up opting for a 2-year, $12.4 million contract with Minnesota with a player option after the first year.
Some of this, if not all of it, is financial. And here's how I would explain it. The only way the Lakers could pay Kuminga what he wanted to make, or even close to what he wanted to make, was in a sign-and-trade. By the rules of the sign-and-trade, you have to give the player 3 years. He didn't want 3 years.
Right.
He, last year, made $24 million.
Yep.
And then Atlanta renounced him, so he was a completely unrestricted free agent. He's going to get 6 in Minnesota. 6 years this year, 6 years, but it's a player option.
Right, so he doesn't have to
What
stay
he
for a
wanted
second.
was he wanted 1 year. He wants a 1 year prove it year. And then if he has a good season, he thinks he can cash in. A good way to explain this to the listeners is Malik Monk.
Yeah.
Malik Monk was a first-round draft pick of the Charlotte Hornets, lottery pick, if I remember correctly. And Malik did not get his option picked up in Charlotte, and the Lakers signed him to a veterans minimum.
Right.
So he played for us for, I don't know, $3 million for 1 year. But he had a big year.
Yep.
Shot the ball really well. And the next year, I'm pretty sure Sacramento gave him 4 years, 80.
Whew.
So that's what Kuminga's trying to do. And that's why we didn't get him. It's too bad because I think he would have started for us.
Yes, he would have.
And I think in Minnesota, he's going to eat behind Ant-Man and he's going to eat behind LaMelo and maybe behind Rudy Gobert. They also have Ayo Dosunmu. They have Jaden McDaniels. All those guys are good. In L.A., I thought he only would have to eat between Luka and after Luka and Austin.
True.
He could have eaten third, maybe even ahead of Kessler and all these other dudes. But I think the main thing here is he wants to play 1 year, get out of it, and go back to the trough, and that's why he went to Minnesota.
So now we've got Luka, Austin, Quentin Grimes, Walker Kessler, and who? Who is that for?
Mamu!
Do you think it's Mamu? I think it's Laravia.
I think it's Mamu Keller-Shvili.
I think it's Jake Laravia. And you know what? What if Adu Thero has a tremendous camp?
He's going to play, or Cameron Carr, either one.
Although Cameron Carr's more of a 3 and Adu Thero can play 4, right?
Yeah, but Mamu's bigger than all of them.
Oh, Mamu is bigger, but he doesn't play a
so
lot of defense.
It might be matchup driven.
But he does. But the problem with Mamu is he does not play a lot of defense.
Well, neither does the rest of the NBA.
Well, but Jake at least works really hard.
Right.
He's not the most elite defender in the world, but he's always working.
He's a willing defender,
yes, he
as
is.
the coaches
and he
like
played
to say.
82 games last year. He's
yeah,
our
I
Iron
like
Man.
Jake a lot. I mean, I wouldn't be disappointed if they're starting Jake. I just think that Kuminga would have slid right into that spot.
Yeah, absolutely would have. So it is big news here. It's a Cosm Ticket Thursday. You can listen all day long for your chance to win tickets to experience Cosm. Feel like you're right there in the middle of the action with Cosm Shared Reality. Visit Cosm.com, COSM.com for more information. I love Cosm. Jeb Terry, in fact, is on the current Mason Plus podcast, CEO of Cosm. Talks about how the whole project came together, where the seed of the idea was, and how they have found a way to reinvent the way people look at sports. Like, I was there. I've been there for USC football. I've been there for the Lakers. I was there for Game 7 of the World Series. It is spectacular. It will change the way you think about watching sports because you'll actually feel like you're there. For more information, all the upcoming events, especially the big NFL stuff is coming, go to Cosm.com. That's COSM.com, Cosm.com. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It is the 13th annual SoCal Hyundai ESPN LA Golf Classic.
Presented by Vista Paint.
Friday, August 28th at Black Gold Golf Club.
Benefiting the V Foundation.
The event is sold out for another year thanks to the support of our great partners.
And, of course, our friends at Legends Attic, the ultimate sports fan's dream destination. A unique blend of sports museum, art gallery, and card collectibles. How about the great Oscar Marsuli cigars, a family tradition since 1936.
John Ireland here. Blue Ice starts with Idaho potatoes and ends with a smooth, creamy vodka without the burn. Try classic, double espresso, or Idaho huckleberry, all under $20. Ask for Blue Ice by name at your favorite bar or restaurant. Pure as the Tetons. Enjoy responsibly.
They call it Labor Day, and you're supposed to take a day off, but your grill on Labor Day gets no vacation. I'm Sue Cravens, and Wild Fork Meat and Seafood Markets this Labor Day weekend is going to have your grill working overtime. Listen to this. Mesquite chicken wings, $4.40 a pound, and save even more when you buy 2 bags. Bone in, skin on, peri-peri chicken thighs are $2.98 a pound. Your friends and family better use 2 hands to carry their plates. There are 11 Wild Fork Meat and Seafood locations in SoCal. Visit wildforkfoods.com to find the one near you.
Looking for paint that actually lasts? Vista Paint delivers expert quality, rich color, and pro-trusted durability, backed by over 60 years of experience. From your home to your next big project, we've got you covered. Vista Paint, since 1956.
Pechanga Resort Casino is rewarding you on another level with Pechanga's SoCal Tier Status Match program. Bring in a rewards card from one of 21 eligible Southern California casinos for exclusive benefits. Earn more at Pechanga Resort Casino with SoCal's best Tier Status Match. Qualified members have a chance to win $25,000 club dollars. Pechanga's limited-time tier match program ends December 31st, and match statuses remain valid through January 31st next year. Offer open to new and existing Pechanga Rewards members. Visit Pechanga Rewards for details. Must be 21 or older with valid ID.
Less than 4 in 10 kids aged 6 through 12 are playing sports regularly. 4 in 10 kids? Let it sink in. Just 4 in 10 kids. ESPN is building a nationwide coalition powered by Disney called Take Back Sports, with the purpose of training more coaches, expanding access, and creating community-driven sports programming that puts kids and fun first. We're working on that story. We hope you'll join us.
Visit takebacksports.org to learn more.
I'm David Ortiz. When I lost my mom, she was only 46, and I lost my dad to cancer. It was the worst pain I ever felt. It made me think, what will happen with the people I love when my time is up? That's why I have life insurance. Ethos makes it easy. It's all online, take about 10 minutes, and you can get up to $3 million in coverage.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid testimonial. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
And it is Mason and Ireland, your Thursday. Tomorrow, we'll be broadcasting live all day long from Black Oak Golf Club in Yorba Linda, the 12th annual SoCal Hyundai ESPN LA Golf Classic presented by Vista Paint. We'll bring you all the sights and sounds, all the fun and frivolity tomorrow. Yes, it's a live imaging Friday tomorrow. Get ready, Mason, Johnny I. Johnny I and I will talk about sucking on the tap together at Black Gold. Right now, though, more of Mason and Ireland, your Thursday afternoon in the South Point. It went straight down the middle. On ESPN LA.
All right, so apparently the stream was down there for a while on the YouTube. You can tune in now to the ESPN LA YouTube channel. We are live and I was going to say in person, but I guess technically we're not in person. So hit that up. In the meantime, there's lots of news about Jeannie Buss and Mark Walter. That story continues to unfold. Those stories, multiple. And joining us right now is somebody who's right in the middle of it, covering all of it, Ramona Shelburne. Momo, what's going on?
Well, I'm going to tell you a funny story. Okay. I was at Hyundai of Glendale yesterday, and I was leasing my new Palisade, right? I was very excited. I got a new car, and right as I'm about to, wrap it all up, that's when the Jeannie Buss lawsuit comes out. And I have to sit there in their office for 2 hours reading through 97 pages of court documents and typing a story on my phone. And they were very nice to me to let me do that in their showroom.
So what do the documents say, Momo?
Well, a lot of it is similar to what was said in the letter last week, right? It's kind of putting something into a lawsuit that was written in a letter from a lawyer last week, right? Like a lot of the same charges, okay? Which is her contention is that Jeannie Buss and Joey Buss, who are the co-trustees of the family trust along with her, are breaching their fiduciary duty, are illegally voting to sell the team, that they don't even have the right to do this because they are bound by the spirit of the trust, which ensures that she should always be voted as the controlling owner as long as she wants to be the controlling owner. And there was actually pieces of the family trust included in this lawsuit, which I feel like I may have seen back in 2017, but I hadn't seen last week. But I thought there was a couple of key details in the lawsuit yesterday. Number one, there's a very nice, the writing on it is very good. I don't know if that was Adam Streisand, her lawyer, or somebody who works for him, but it was an entertaining read, I'll say, for a legal document. And, it starts off with the Yogi Berra quote. It's deja vu all over again, comparing what's happened here to 2017. And also pointing out that Ed Roski and Patrick Soon-Shiong, who are still minority owners in the Lakers, also have decided not to sell any of their shares, and that they still want Jeannie Buss to remain as the controlling owner. So in the lawsuit, it sort of lists the accomplishments of Patrick Soon-Shiong and Ed Roski, and how, it's like Patrick Soon-Shiong who invented Abraxane, which is this great cancer drug, and, how accomplished he is. It's kind of an interesting read. But I thought that was important because it's saying, look, I have this backing from these other folks. And then I also thought there was a couple of key little details. So this meeting that has been reported on, this emergency meeting from, I guess it must have been 2 Mondays ago now, that was supposedly called by the leaguer's lawyer, McCormick, was essentially, it was referred to, I think Dave McMenamin was the first to report this. I had also reported on this too, that this meeting that happened a couple days before Mark Walters' sale was announced, or not even announced, but reported on, that supposedly spooked the siblings. In this lawsuit says, there was no meeting, it wasn't an emergency, but it says it was actually Jim McCormick's way of addressing some of the issues that had been raised by James Buss. Now, James would be Jim Buss, okay? So I thought that was interesting. It was a sort of explanation for this strange thing, because that suppose that we heard it as a meeting that which spooked people, may have simply been addressing something Jim Buss had raised, and it wasn't Jeannie having a 48-hour heads up on Mark selling the team and then trying to change the rules of the trust or dissolve the trust, because Mark was selling, which I think is the way it appeared to the siblings when it first happened. And then the other key detail I thought in there was they said Joey's letter to sell had been signed August 11th, which was a day before Mark Walters' sale was reported on. So in other words, he wanted to sell even before the 12.5 valuation. So anyway, I thought those were interesting details. Let's see what the other side responds now.
Ramona, talk about the timing of all this. Now, obviously, could the sale to Iger and Kushner be approved even if the minority ownership situation is unresolved? In other words,
yes.
Clearly, they can go forward.
Yes, that can go forward, because another thing that this lawsuit states is that the sale agreement between Iger and Kushner and Mark Walter has not even been presented. Like, Walter hasn't essentially sent notice that this deal is done or that they're in agreement. In other, and those are the tag-along rights that they had referred to as we have 15 days. I've heard they had 15 days to enact the tag-along rights, right? Well, they're enacting tag-along rights to a sale that's only been reported on. It hasn't actually gone through any kind of real agreement phase yet. It hasn't, and I can confirm that. I've heard that as well from the people involved in that bigger sale. So this, they're still working that sale out. Hasn't gone to the NBA Board of Governors or anywhere close to something like that yet. But it really shouldn't. It really shouldn't conflict with that. It really shouldn't interfere. The only matter, and this is actually an important matter, is really whether Jeannie can stay on as controlling governor, okay, as the controlling owner, because her deal there was with Mark Walter. And I know it was written in, she has paperwork on it. It wasn't just like a handshake agreement. But I don't know what happens to that paperwork or how it was written and whether that will stand up to this sale. That's
right.
And also whether the brothers and sisters vote to sell will have any part in this. If they'll even be illegal.
Right. Ramona, would you anticipate, I know I'm asking you to speculate here, would you anticipate this sale going through during this season at some point? Or is there a scenario where this could drag on?
I think the sale goes through this season. I think it happens probably by the end of this year.
Let me follow up with this. How long do you think the bus fight is going to go on? How long do you think that can take?
Well, we've all been around lawsuits between family members or even in corporate. They last for years, right? People can drag things out for a long time. I would say that the way things go away quickly is money, okay? Generally, people want to avoid a long court battle, okay? But there's two ways out, and I've called a lot of people on this. One NBA owner said to me, the fastest way for this to go away is for Jeannie to buy out her siblings, okay? It's just, okay, you want to tag along to the 12.5, well, I'll give you the same cash, but we're going to change the trust so this never happens again.
Right.
Okay, but does she have, and I did the math, it's Okay,
She needs 15%, right?
Oh, no, it's not that. It's that if she were to buy them out, if they could change the trust to where she could just, I'll give you the value of that. You guys take your
right.
So they would each need $370 million. So that's 5 times 370. So her share would be 370. Okay, so 5 times 370. It's a lot of money she'd have to raise. I don't know how much money she has. Does she have 1.5 sitting around? Like I know they made a lot of money on the first sale.
Yeah.
That would require her to come up with that money herself, or to have a silent partner who is okay buying shares that don't come with any level of control. But after 4 years, the Jeannie and the silent partner could theoretically sell the rest of those shares for whatever they want to sell them for. Or they could stay on as minority owners once her controlling ownership expires. So
okay.
That's the easiest way for that to go away.
Let's pivot to the rest of this mess. Mark Walter and
Okay.
TWG Global pushing back hard against allegations that there were financial problems, financial irregularities, alleged fraud, all that stuff. And they say very firmly in a statement that came out, I think, yesterday, they are not selling the Dodgers.
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe that they are not selling the Dodgers?
I believe that they are not selling the Dodgers, but I also always point out they were also not selling the Lakers either. Okay? They were not. They got an unsolicited offer at a premium price. So, who knows what would happen if they got an unsolicited offer at a premium price? I don't think they would. I'll tell you this, having reported very closely on this story for now 2 weeks, I think Mark Walter is much more emotionally attached to the Dodgers than he was the Lakers, and with good reason. He has owned the Dodgers for 12 years. Mm-hmm. They've won 3 World Series. He certainly built the Dodgers and taken a very large role in building the Dodgers. There's a real emotional connection there, as opposed to, I think he liked owning the Lakers. I think he was looking forward to being the controlling owner one day as a long-term investment. But somebody offers you a 25% return in 10 months, and you're in a period of time where liquidity makes a lot of sense for you and what you're dealing with legally and in business. I think it was a little too hard for him to turn down. I think that was I don't think he was as emotionally connected to the Lakers.
Right. Well, he only had it for 10 minutes.
I mean, look, he was a minority owner for a few years, since 21. Okay, but that's not the same thing.
No.
So yeah, I don't think I believe the statement. I don't think people. Okay, let me parse this for you, and I think this is what you called me for.
Sure.
All of the things that are said in that statement are going to be read widely. Now you're standing up for yourself, right? You're asserting we don't believe there's any fraud here. Mm-hmm. You're now in the middle of an investigation. A lot of times, every lawyer will advise you, don't say anything, keep your mouth shut, just say you're innocent, and that's it. Don't answer questions, blah, blah, blah. Because 2 things, anything you say publicly can be used against you. Number 2, anything you say publicly could piss off the people who are investigating you.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Yeah. And so you have to feel fairly confident in your position legally to assert something as strongly and as detailed as they did. And I think things are going on behind the scenes. Conversations with state regulators on the remediation plan. I think they must be going well enough that, and this is I've been obviously reporting on this for a couple of weeks, that they felt confident issuing that statement. Now, what will that statement result in? I don't know.
Yeah.
You can be confident in your position and still end up being wrong. I don't know. But that's an interesting thing that they did yesterday.
Yeah.
All right, Momo, last thing.
Uh-huh.
Laker Media Day is in 1 month. It's on the 28th of September. All right?
Okay, thank you. I'll put it on my calendar. I didn't know that.
Okay.
Is it here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is the NBA just going to hope this Clippers aspiration thing goes away? Like, we're not going to tell Toronto what we're doing. We're not going to tell the Clippers what we're doing. Grady Dick and Kawhi Leonard are going to report to their respective teams that they've been traded to. I mean, Adam Silver says we need to wrap this up. We need to wrap this up, and then they never wrap it up. I
thought it was wrapped up. No.
I mean, they haven't.
No, not wrapped up.
So
okay,
what do you anticipate?
Okay, so one way to read the story, I was a third byline on that story with Don Van Natta and Baxter Holmes. Was it last week, the week before? It's hard to remember anymore.
Right.
But recently, okay. And one thing that I think people read the story, I don't want to say incorrectly, but they highlighted the wrong thing. It's not so much like it's over. It's certainly not over. I know that the investigators have presented initial findings, but they're still making calls and putting things together. But they are having conversations with Ballmer and his lawyers already. Like, that's what was in the story. Mm-hmm. They're talking about, I don't know if you would call it a settlement or some kind of negotiation, but that's already happening. So what do you draw from that? Okay, are you?
Nothing's going to
have
happen.
They done enough
I'm going to draw from that. Nothing's going to happen.
Something's going to happen. I just think, at least on our reporting, that was a snapshot in time, a couple weeks ago. The conversations have been more about this failure to supervise and the nature of the introductions that were made between the Clippers and Kawhi's people, rather than direct evidence of salary cap circumvention done by Steve Ballmer, which is, if you're doing the easy parlance, that would be the murder charge. Okay, that's a really serious charge. That's very hard to prove. You have to have like a text message or an email. I don't even know that one witness I don't even know if that would be enough.
So you're saying there's no smoking gun at this moment?
On the most serious murder charge, okay, on the most serious charge. But on those other charges, those could also come with some penalties that would, and this is a really important point. Just because the NBA wants to level penalties doesn't mean that those will automatically go into effect right away. Steve Ballmer and the Clippers would have a period of time to challenge those, to appeal them and go to arbitration.
And
I think,
Ramona, what happens to the players in this scenario you're describing? Does Kawhi
go right back to where they were? No,
so Kawhi would
right
not go to Toronto.
I have reported this in the past. If this trade doesn't go through, if for some reason Toronto doesn't want to proceed with it until they know the investigation, Clippers are fine with Kawhi being back on their team. Fine.
Okay, there you go.
Now, it could be theoretically amended. Like maybe Toronto goes, well, listen, this whole risk is here. We'll go through with the trade, but we don't want to give you all the draft compensation, or we're keeping whatever. Could be amended. They'd have to negotiate that. But my sense right now, and I think Kawhi would just go right back on the Clippers, and they'd be fine with that.
Wow. Okay.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Right, good stuff,
amazing.
Momo.
Yeah, Momo, unbelievable stuff. I'm glad we got somebody smart out there doing the reporting on this, because I don't know half of what's going on. So
look, I'm not a lawyer, but I play one on TV.
There you go.
I talk to lawyers. I talk to doctors. I sort of sound like I know what I'm talking about, but we should let like a real lawyer.
Yes.
Did you listen to the Jeff Passan podcast?
Yes,
the forensic accountant. That dude was really smart.
That guy knows his stuff.
By the way, that thing's an hour long. About 45 minutes ago, I was more confused than I was when I started.
That's the guy, the fraud expert, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, it's way. I'm in the deep end there, and I can't swim. Hey, Momo, thank you very much for coming on. Appreciate it.
You got it, guys.
Bye, Momo.
You got it.
There's Ramona Shelburne.
Bye.
Hey, 13th annual SoCal ESPN LA Golf Classic is presented by Vista Paint. It's back this Friday, August the 28th. That is tomorrow. Tune in for the all-day live broadcast at Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda. Proceeds benefit the V Foundation for Cancer Research, brought to you by Jack Daniels Blackberry. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
When you live in Southern California, it's not just about what you drive. It's what you're about to be a part of. Toyota gets that. That's why they've been partnered with the Lakers for over 50 years, 51 years now. As the official vehicle of the Lakers, Toyota is proud to be a part of one of the greatest traditions in sports, connecting fans who bring passion, pride, and that championship spirit every single year. So whether you're heading to the game, taking the family out in your next adventure, or simply enjoying everything Southern California has to offer, Toyota is there for the journey. If you want to see where Toyota SoCal is showing up next, follow at Toyota SoCal. And stay connected to all the people, places, and moments that make Southern California unlike anywhere else. Toyota, We make it easy. Icebreakers next, ESPN LA.
The final test for the preseason for our Los Angeles Rams. Today, at the Palace in Inglewood, as the visitor, our Rams battle the Chargers for Week 3 of the preseason.
Coverage begins at 5 p.m. with the Toyota Rams countdown to kickoff.
With Marcus Grant, Sua Cravens, and producer Emily.
Kickoff from SoFi at 7 p.m. Rams, Chargers, Week 3 of the preseason.
Hi, this is Matthew Stafford of the LA Rams. The Rams play here.
Today.
Something big is coming. On September 2nd, DraftKings Game Day arrives with massive deals, exclusive deals. The DraftKings Sports app is now live in all 50 states. That means California from Texas to Florida. One app, every sport, all 50 states. Remember the date, September 2nd. DraftKings Game Day is the kickoff of a new season and the biggest day in sports history. New DraftKings customers sign up with code LA710, spend $5 to get $150 in rewards within 14 days. That's code LA710 in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Event trading offered by DraftKings Predictions, a CFTC registered introducing broker. Trading involves risk of loss. Market availability varies. Eligibility restrictions apply. $50 every 7 days via click-to-claim issued in non-withdrawable predictions dollars that expire in 1 year. Ends August 23rd. For terms, dkng.co/predictions promo. Nationwide based on sportsbook, predictions, and free-to-play sports contest availability. Varies by state.
Fair warning, one Sunday Swagger polo ruins every other shirt in your closet. Hey, it's Chris Morales. Buttery soft, 4-way stretch, prints with an actual personality. Made for golf, approved for the clubhouse, the tailgate, and everything after. 250,000 people already own their Swagger. Buy one, get one 50% off. Code ESPN. SundaySwagger.com. Code ESPN. Buy one, get one 50% off. SundaySwagger.com. Code ESPN.
Here's the deal. The government is over $38 trillion in debt, which means the IRS isn't slowing down. And the tax code is complex and unforgiving. So it's not surprising if you're one of the millions of Americans that owe back taxes to the IRS. Unfortunately, they're the world's most powerful collection agency, with the ability to garnish your wages, seize your bank accounts, and even take your home or business. But don't be stressed or worried any longer. We're Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm. We have resolved over $3 billion in tax debt for our clients. Our award-winning professionals deal with the IRS every single day, protecting our clients and preparing them for the best possible resolution. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, give Optima a call today.
Call 800-480-6932. 800-480-6932. 800-480-6932.
Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Oh, it's Icebreakers time. Oh, right. That's right. The big voice guy.
Listen to Mason and Ireland. Weekdays noon to 3 on ESPN LA.
Exactly right. Time for Icebreakers on Mason and Ireland. Icebreakers made possible by Blue Ice Vodka, your fit-friendly vodka with no sugar added, 64 calories an ounce, and keto-friendly. Let's do it. Icebreakers, presented by Blue Ice Vodka on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, producer Emily.
All right, producer Emily is not here today.
No, it's producer Laura.
But I will try my best because I hear these icebreakers can get intense.
Yes.
And shout out to Ireland. I did not know you were positive.
So we...
But Mason has the lead. Mason has 31. I think I have 14 or 15.
And the others have 19. But John has come from
I was 52 back. I was negative 52. All right, Laura. The first clue is worth 20 today because it's double points. What do you got?
Okay, so for 20 points, I was born in 1751 in Virginia. My wife and I popularized ice cream in the U.S.
Okay.
I don't think anybody got it.
Nope.
For 18 points, I was the last surviving signer, the last surviving signer of the U.S. Constitution.
Mason.
I think Mace got it first.
Yeah, it's Jefferson?
No.
I'll guess.
Okay.
Ben Franklin.
No.
Oh, we're both out.
Oh, Funch. You get all the clues, Funch.
You get them all now.
For 16 points, I was portrayed by Fergie Meredith in the 1946 film Magnificent Doll.
Burgess Meredith.
Yeah, Burgess Meredith.
Was the penguin on
yes.
All right. So
No, Funchy?
I think I have an idea, but I want to hear one more clue.
Okay, for 12 points.
Or not.
I'm sorry. For 14 points, I'm already messing this up. 14 points, I became the only U.S. president to actively command troops in the field while I was in office.
John Adams.
Nope.
Oh, we all missed it. Laura, you win. Who is it?
James Madison.
Wow.
So Emily wins 20 points, right? Or,
Yeah,
or
Emily actually
14.
scores.
14 points.
Yeah, yeah, good for her.
Wow, that's a tough one.
Yeah, Icebreakers brought to you by Blue Ice Vodka, made from Idaho potatoes and pristine Teton water for a smoother, creamier, cleaner cocktail. No sugar. 64 calories an ounce. Look for Blue Ice wherever you shop for spirits. Blue Ice Vodka, pure as the Tetons. Boy, Mace, the reaction to the death of Dolly Parton 2 days ago, we talked about it a little bit yesterday, has been stunning,
It's
isn't
amazing.
it? Like,
I can't remember somebody passing away and having this much of a tribute.
Michael?
Michael Jackson? No, because Michael Jackson was controversial.
It's a mixed bag with Michael, right?
Dolly Parton is respected and loved by both sides of the political aisle and by most every person who even isn't into politics.
I've never heard anybody say anything bad about Dolly Parton ever.
She is the Ernie Johnson of music.
She's the Ernie Johnson.
You know, like Ernie Johnson, the TNT host. It might be like, read up on Ernie, go down the rabbit hole. Might be the nicest guy in America, and the stuff him and his wife have done, has been amazing. Ernie is universally respected by everybody, but her fans are doing something, Mace, that I would actually 100% support.
Okay.
They want the airport in Nashville to be named the Dolly Parton International Airport.
I love that.
If Bob Hope has Burbank named after him and John Wayne has Orange County named after him, isn't this a no-brainer?
Yeah, I think it makes so much sense.
It absolutely does. And since you guys touched on Dolly Parton,
I
want to play something for you guys.
Okay.
And you guys have to guess who is singing.
Okay.
Singing. Yeah.
All right. I love these. Go for it.
Should stay, I would only be in your way. So I'll go, but
I will always love you, the Dolly Parton song.
Was it
All right,
tribute to her?
is it a professional musician,
No.
Laura? Is it somebody from the world of sports?
No. But it is in the entertainment world. They are an actor. I will give you that hint.
It's an actor. He sounds good, but I can't think who it is.
Well, it's somebody older, right?
Yeah, I think he's older. You will never get it. I didn't get
blow
it.
your minds, guys.
It's really? It's
Yeah.
gonna blow your minds.
Think
older.
of fast cars.
Oh, Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel.
That's Vin Diesel?
This is Vin Diesel.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Where did you find this?
Shout out to Carlo who sent it to me.
Wow.
But he did a tribute to Dolly Parton.
Of course he has a deep voice. All about the family.
All about the family.
But I didn't know he could sing like that.
Race fast or die.
Isn't this crazy?
Yeah.
By the way, Vin Diesel is a great made-up stage name.
Yeah, it
your
is.
mate's always been jealous.
What's his real name?
His real name is Mark Sinclair.
Mark Sinclair, yeah.
Which doesn't have the pop that Vin Diesel does.
Great name.
Yeah, but
Great
boy,
name.
he sounds great. Good
Yep.
for him. Yeah, the reaction to her death has been, in a positive way, one of the coolest things. Miley Cyrus, who was her goddaughter, finally responded today with an Instagram post that'll make you tear up. I
Yeah.
mean, it's like really, really cool. But the amount of people that have come out of the woodwork to talk about how many people she helped and all the great things that she did, and the clips of her and Kenny Rogers that are coming out are just great. Good for her.
I think that I don't know of anybody else who will get this kind of reaction, this kind of unanimous love that Dolly Parton's getting. And
on an international scale, that's a great question. Who that is alive today would get a similar reaction if they passed? Like that everybody. Because, I was thinking about this. Like, I have a lot of respect for Jane Fonda, but she was very political.
Yes,
so
she was.
half of the political aisle would say, no, we don't.
Yep.
But Dolly wasn't political
was
in
not
any
political,
way. She
yeah.
just, helped people.
Yeah.
And who
Stevie Wonder?
He already died.
Stevie Wonder?
No, Stevie Wonder
Oh,
didn't
Stevie
die.
Wonder's
Is he
alive.
still with us?
Who am I thinking of?
Somebody who's dead.
Oh, I'm thinking of Ray Charles.
Ray Charles.
Yeah.
No, Stevie Wonder, all is well.
That might
best to you, Stevie.
By the way, you know that, right?
there's
French,
some
that may
debate.
be a good pull. I think when he goes, a lot of people are going to have.
Nobody's going to say anything negative about Stevie Wonder.
No. But if you do want to go down the rabbit hole, I've brought this up many times on the show. Just Google, can Stevie Wonder see?
Oh, yeah.
And look at what comes up.
There are mixed reports.
Including many from Shaq.
Yes.
Who used to live in his building.
Correct.
In Beverly Hills and said he would come down from an elevator and the elevator would open.
Yep.
And Stevie'd be standing there and he'd say, "What's up, Shaq?"
Yeah.
And Shaq would go, "Wait a second, what just happened here?" Shaq said one night he saw him move a car.
Well, apparently one time he caught a mic stand that was falling.
Yeah, that was going to hit him in the head, and he caught it.
So there's
mixed bag there.
Mixed bag.
Also, the chat does not want you to kill off Stevie.
Yeah. By the way, a lot of people very upset that you killed Stevie Wonder there.
Yeah, I don't. I like Stevie Wonder. I didn't. I was thinking of Ray
It was
Charles.
not intentional. All right, 877-710 ESPN. We're going to do some sports graffiti, and you heard Momo with all of the explanation about Jeannie Buss versus Jim, Johnny, Joey, Jesse, and Janie, and that case that's going to start unfolding. And then Mark Walter, they came out today, said there's no wrongdoing, and we're not selling the Dodgers. Do you believe that? Also, the Dodgers, are you worried about the way they're playing right now? John says sleepwalking. I say they've played hard the last couple of nights, but John points out not a good record against winning teams lately. All that stuff, 877-710 ESPN. That's 877-710 ESPN. Mason in Ireland, 710 ESPN. Well, let me try that one more time. ESPN LA.
USC football.
Fight on.
Miller at the 5. Miller in the end zone. Touchdown USC.
The Trojans kick off the season Saturday, August 29th against San Jose State.
Right into a sack. Boom. Down he goes. Dives inside of the end zone. Touchdown USC. Jake Mayava's done it with his feet again.
Kickoff is at noon.
On your home for Trojan football.
USC football is back this fall on ESPN LA. LA's mega sports station. Fight on.
I'm going to Morongo for my fantasy football draft party. My first pick, cheerleaders. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Football's back, and we're giving every league commissioner just what they need, a draft party.
Number 2.
Make Labor Day weekend a Morongo weekend. Book a suite or private casita.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a 2026 Mustang GT Fastback, the 31st.
Morongo, good times.
Get early access to Labor Day savings at George Chevrolet. It's Chris Morales. Right now, lease a new 2026 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 LT Crew Cab 4-wheel drive for just $359 a month, plus tax for 36 months. With $39.84 due at signing, visit George Chevrolet off the 91 Freeway Lakewood exit in Bellflower or GeorgeChevy.com. Chevrolet, together, let's drive.
Offer approved credit through GM Financial requires a current Chevy lease and household, plus tax title, license registration, government fees. Down payment includes $85 dealer doc fee. Vehicle subject to prior sale. VIN number TZ349707. Offer ends 8/31/2026. Call 866-949-4805 for details.
This is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test.
It is the 13th annual SoCal Hyundai ESPN LA Golf Classic.
Presented by Vista Paint.
Friday, August 28th at Black Gold Golf Club.
Benefiting the V Foundation.
The event is sold out for another year thanks to the support of our great partners.
Our friends at Barbecues Galore. Barbecues Galore, not just a barbecue aisle, a barbecue stove. And of course, thanks to our friends at Hyundai. There's never been a better time to test drive that Hyundai you've always wanted. Visit your SoCal Hyundai dealers today.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill?
It's just better for you.
Waba Grill. It's flavorful.
Pick me up and never put me down.
It's quality. It's fresh. It's spicy. Introducing our new Chili Crisp Dumplings. A spicy twist on a Waba favorite. Bold, crunchy, and tossed in fiery chili crisp. Get yours now, only at Waba Grill. It's for you.
This is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test.
At ESPN Los Angeles.
7:10 a.m. KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma sports radio station.
And yes, it's sports graffiti time. 1 o'clock in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason in Ireland. And of course, on Sports Graffiti, we take your calls. And if you're calling into 877-710-ESPN and you're calling into LA's mega sports station, ESPN LA, you're calling in on the Hard Rock Hotline. The Hard Rock Hotline, made possible by Hard Rock Casino Tajon. Bringing you Sports Graffiti today.
Experience gaming, dining, and live entertainment at the easiest drive from downtown LA. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
You get to talk to Mason in Ireland during Sports Graffiti, and we know everybody loves Mason in Ireland. Let's do it. Sports Graffiti time. Take it away, Mace.
All right, here we go. Sports Graffiti time. Let's see who is on the Hard Rock Hotline. Got one line open, 877-710-ESPN. Let's start out with Luis in Valencia. Luis, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's up, man?
And Johnny, I tried to hail fellow Mel.
Oh, I know. I feel bad. I got my
Yeah.
my African American blind singers confused. Stevie and Ray.
Yes.
I'm glad I was
I was
wrong.
kind of young. I was in high school, but this Dolly Parton thing kind of maybe reminds me of when Princess Diana died. Just a good humanitarian. A lot of people felt that one.
Yep.
That's just kind of what it reminds me of a little bit.
I think
Great
that's-
show. Fight on Trojans this weekend. Have a good one.
All right, thank you very much, Luis. Yeah, I would imagine. God, I remember that one. That was terrible.
I was at Crustacean that night.
Yep.
And I found out the other day Crustacean is closed.
No, really?
In Beverly Hills.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that
That was a
restaurant
great
had a
restaurant.
great run, but
Yeah.
it is no more.
All right, let's go to Mateo in Camino. Mateo, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hey, man, what's happening?
Gentlemen, what a beautiful Friday it is today, even though it's hot. Can we agree?
Well, we can agree it's hot. We can't agree that it's Friday, though.
It's still Thursday all day.
Oh, Thursday. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. It's my Friday. I don't work tomorrow.
Oh,
I
good
don't work
for
tomorrow.
you.
So
Good for you.
here's my call. It's really great that Jeannie wants to stay on board because I know she loves the Lakers a lot, and it's always good to have an owner that loves the team. But aside from people that are employed by the Lakers, who wants Jeannie back? I mean, under her leadership, the Lakers fell behind while the rest of the league ran laps around them in regards to analytics, in regards to scouting. And I know she's not fully behind all the basketball operations. Her leadership is supposed to guide the franchise in that direction. So my question is, who wants her there?
Well, I think you're only looking at results on the court.
Yeah.
Jeannie has spearheaded the most successful NBA franchise
Yeah.
in the world forever.
And she is.
And the Lakers make more money. The Lakers print money. By the way, the Lakers still, even today, number one in merchandise sales.
Yeah,
all right?
right.
All across the globe. LeBron was number. I know nobody wants LeBron here, but LeBron was still top 3 the entire 8 years he was here.
Right. And by the way, Jeannie's also an ambassador for the organization. I mean, she's so identifiable as, and it just wouldn't feel right if there was no bus involved in the Lakers. That would be a really strange turn. Let's go to Chris in Dallas. Hey, Chris, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's up?
Hey, Mason. Hey, John. How are you guys doing?
Good, Chris.
Man. Good. Welcome back, Mace. Missed you from last week.
Thank you.
Hey, just a couple of questions I had. First and foremost, I'm so glad that Kuminga is not coming, to be honest.
You know what? Tell me,
So much
Chris,
back and
tell
forth
me
going on,
it was
why.
really
difficult.
Tell me why you're glad he's not coming.
Because he just didn't feel like the right fit for the Lakers. And honestly speaking, it's that old Kobe quote where if you really wanted to come to the Lakers, you would. You wouldn't be dilly-dallying. Second thing that I wanted to ask you guys is, as far as the remaining free agents go, I know the team is stacked right now. Again, they're not all, regular fours and what have you.
Yep.
With the teams cutting down, like their agents, with the training camp and season starting, do you see the Lakers maybe making a move and getting somebody maybe less fortunate, so to speak, in
Well,
getting them
Chris,
opportunity.
there aren't very many people out there.
No, there's
You
really.
know, the Lakers don't need any guards. They don't need a center.
They could use a 4 is what they need.
Yeah, and
that guy, I don't think he's out there right now.
I mean, if you can find somebody that for some reason nobody else can find,
Yeah.
but I think the most NBA quality free agents are gone.
Yeah, and by the way, I think that this is where the trade deadline, I think, is going to play. They may be able to grab a wing at the trade deadline when teams know where they are and know their playoff situations and all that stuff. That may be the time when Rob is able to do something. Let's go to Zach in West Hollywood. Hey, Zach, you're on Sports Graffiti.
Hey, guys, how's it going?
Great,
Hey,
man,
Zach,
great.
good.
Listen to you guys every morning. I just wanted to say I actually do have concern at the center position for the Lakers. Is Mamu going to be the main backup?
Kevon Looney is going to be the backup center. Mamu, I think now, might even be the starting 4. So,
okay,
go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to say I don't trust him as the backup. His knees are not great, and we already have an injury-prone starter that I would hate to give him too many minutes when we need him.
Yeah, it's a fair question, but I think that's why they signed Kevon Looney, who is kind of ideal for a backup center, Mace.
Yeah.
If Kevon's your starting center at this stage of his career, you're probably at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
But as your backup, he's fine.
Would
He's
you
great.
say if Walker – I don't want to put that out there. But if Walker Kessler got hurt, the season would be tanked.
I wouldn't say that. Here's why.
Okay.
How many teams have an elite center? Maybe 3.
Yeah.
Jokic.
And
Embiid when he's healthy.
Yeah.
Okay. Wemby.
Yeah.
Who else? There just aren't that many.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's true, but I believe that it's a huge drop off from a healthy Walker Kessler to Kevon Looney.
I don't think you're wrong, but I'm just saying most teams' best player is not a center. As a matter of fact, there might only be 2 teams in the entire league who their best player is a center. That would be, in my opinion, San Antonio and Denver.
Right.
And Embiid, if he's healthy, would be one of the best players on the Sixers. But now he's surrounded by Maxey, Jaylen Brown, and LeBron. So if he went down, if Embiid went down, they would still be okay. I don't think they're paying Walker Kessler and they're treating him like he is an all-star.
Yes.
So let's see if he lives up to it.
Got to do it. Let's go to Donnie in North Hollywood. We've been all over Hollywood today. You're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, man.
Donnie, you there?
Nope, moving on. Sorry, North Hollywood. Let's go to Jermel in West L.A. Hey, Jermel, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's happening?
What's up, Mason Arlen? Just want to tell you guys I love y'all. Keep doing what you do. Go Lakers, go Dodgers, go Rams, go Trojans. And I'm out.
All right.
Okay.
Go. I like that.
It's straight to the point.
Exactly. I love that. Let's go to Joe in Newport Beach, John's old neighborhood. Joe, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's up?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hi, Joe.
Hey, so I agree with John about the Dodgers. They shouldn't be ordering any World Series rings just yet, and here's why. They are 2 games ahead of the Braves for the 2nd seed in the National League. If they fall to that 3rd spot, they don't get a bye. They got to play that first-round series against who would be the 6th seed, a short little 3-game series. And right now the 6th seed is the Padres. So you have a best of 3 at Dodger Stadium, and in such short series like that, winning 2 games is not that difficult to do. It would be a really sketchy spot.
100% agree with you. I don't want a 3-game series to start the playoffs. Now, I will say, John and I differ on this point. John, I think the Dodgers have been very, very engaged in this series with the Braves and rallied back last night. They were really a Tanner Scott away from winning the game or from at least pushing for extra innings. I think they're playing with intensity. I don't think that was the case maybe 2 weeks ago.
But at what number, how many games would they have to lose to winning teams before you would care?
John, the Yankees lost 15 of their final 18 games in their three-peat year.
So if
they went 3-15.
18 games is pretty good sample size. If the Dodgers don't win another game against a team with a winning record this year, and by the way, look at the Dodgers' schedule. It's really favorable. They don't have to play a lot of teams with winning records.
Yep.
But you would still pick the Dodgers even if they don't win another game against a team with a winning record.
I will take the Dodgers over anybody. Now, I will say I think it's more likely than not that they don't win.
Yeah, I think.
I mean,
so
the odds are very, very tough, especially for a third consecutive time. And John, to your point, they're 31-34 against teams above 500 so far.
Well, and lately it's been a lot worse.
Yeah.
They're 2-13 in the last 15. And then tonight is another good. Tonight could be a preview of their first round series if they slip into the, then
if they're the 2,
if the Braves become the 2, then the Dodgers would be the 3, and it would change everything anyway.
Right, exactly. Yeah. But Braves are coming. They got to win tonight. Yamamoto on the mound. I think tonight is a playoff intensity game.
Well, I've felt that way about the last 2 nights. Haven't you?
But don't you think that vibe has been there?
Over the last 2 nights, yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, they just don't win against teams that are good. But that doesn't mean they won't win in the postseason.
Yeah. All right, the Hard Rock Hotline brought to you by Hard Rock Casino Tejon. Experience gaming, dining, and live entertainment at the easiest drive from downtown L.A. Got to be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. And, hey, look at this right now. It's Cosm Ticket Thursday. Call 877-710-ESPN right now. Caller number 7 gets 4-pack of GA tickets to watch Clemson take on number 11 LSU at Cosm on Saturday, September the 5th. Go and root against Lane Kiffin. That's at 4:30 on that date. Experience every touchdown, big play, game-changing moment in Cosm's immersive shared reality environment. For more information and tickets, visit Cosm.com. That's COSM.com. Or be caller number 7 right now, 877-710-ESPN. And you will be there to experience that game in shared reality. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you about Jacob Marani. So Jacob is a friend of mine. Jacob is a friend of John Ireland's, and we trust him. In fact, I was involved in an accident, and Jacob was the guy I turned to right away, and he handled everything. I called him from the scene of the accident before I even got out of the car. I said, Jacob, I was just in an accident. And Jacob, walked me through the entire thing, what to do, what to say, what not to say, all that stuff. It makes a huge difference having somebody that knows what they're doing. And there are all kinds of potential accidents out there, a car accident, an Uber accident with a commercial vehicle, all that kind of stuff. You want Jacob on your side. He knows the ins and outs, will get you the compensation that you deserve, and you don't pay Jacob unless he wins. 800-345-6789. That's 800-345-6789, or go to calljacob.com. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It is the 13th annual SoCal Hyundai ESPN LA Golf Classic.
Presented by Vista Paint.
Friday, August 28th at Black Gold Golf Club.
Benefiting the V Foundation.
The event is sold out for another year thanks to the support of our great partners.
And, of course, our presenting sponsor, Vista Paint. Vista Paint, a stroke of brilliance. Precision color, championship finish. And thanks to our friends at Islands. Islands, your local paradise.
Guys, Pizza Hut takes me back old school. Birthday parties, Little League, Friday nights, there was always something special about the Hut. Now, celebrate again with Pizza Hut's new throwback value menu. Iconic favorites like a personal pan pizza, breadsticks, and a 2-liter soda starting at just $4. Feed the family with the original stuffed crust pizza, $11.99 for a 1-topping medium. Try new additions like triple cheese, mac, and gooey s'mores sticks. Go to pizzahut.com or order now on the Pizza Hut app.
You want to talk about a winning locker room? Rotolo Chevrolet is stacked.
That's the goal, Travis. Build a team that shows up every day ready to win for the customer.
And you trust them to do it?
100%. When your people know you've got their back, they take care of everything else.
That's why people like me keep coming back. It's not just buying a car, it's an experience.
Exactly. Great people, great culture, and we make every customer drive away happy. Come see us in Fontana off the 210 freeway at Sierra or online at rotolochevy.com.
Being a sports fan in Los Angeles can be unpredictable. Your ice cream shouldn't be. For over 80 years, Thrifty has delivered the exact same legendary experience, right down to our signature cylindrical scoop. It's the brand this city was raised on, and the easiest call you'll make on game day. Skip the debate. Just grab the carton everyone already agrees on. Thrifty Ice Cream, a California classic. Available at most major retailers.
Hey, guys, it's Cappy, and I want to talk to you about what season it is right now. Football. It's football season. Come on, everybody together. Football. Yes, it's football season. It's preseason. The guys are out there working hard on the field. The coaches are game planning. They're studying film. We got to do the same thing because we got to get ourselves regular season ready on Prize Picks, America's #1 sports picks app. You make a lineup with a player's stat or pick game winners, spreads, or totals, or combine your picks in the same lineup. You can do so much more than ever before now on Prize Picks. And by the way, now available in all 50 states, including California, Texas, Georgia, and Florida, darling. So listen, download the app today and use the code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y, to get $150 instantly in lineups if you win your first $5 lineup. Win your first $5 lineup, and Prize Picks gives you $150 instantly in lineups. Prize Picks, America's #1 sports picks app.
Fair warning, one Sunday Swagger polo ruins every other shirt in your closet. Hey, it's Chris Morales. Buttery soft, 4-way stretch, prints with an actual personality. Made for golf, approved for the clubhouse, the tailgate, and everything after. 250,000 people already own their Swagger. Buy one, get one 50% off. Code ESPN. SundaySwagger.com. Code ESPN. Buy one, get one 50% off. SundaySwagger.com. Code ESPN.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Harry Douglas here to help you get in on the sweet life with Cotton Candy 5-Hour Energy. It's that classic throwback cotton candy flavor, but with 0 sugar and a 5-hour energy boost. I keep these with me so I can tackle that sweet tooth with a tasty caffeine kick and no guilty sugary aftermath. Bring on the sweetness with Cotton Candy 5-Hour Energy Shots. Cotton Candy 5-Hour Energy. Available online at 5hourenergy.com or Amazon.
USC football.
Fight on.
Miller at the 5. Miller in the end zone. Touchdown USC. The Trojans kick off the season Saturday, August 29th against San Jose State.
Right into a sack. Boom. Down he goes. Dives inside of the end zone. Touchdown USC. Jake Mayava's done it with his feet again.
Kickoff is at noon.
On your home for Trojan football.
USC football is back this fall on ESPN LA, LA's mega sports station. Fight on. And it is Mason and Ireland, your Thursday. Tomorrow, we'll be broadcasting live all day long from Black Oak Golf Club in Yorba Linda, the 12th annual SoCal Hyundai ESPN LA Golf Classic presented by Vista Paint. We'll bring you all the sights and sounds, all the fun and frivolity tomorrow. Yes, it's a live imaging Friday tomorrow. Get ready, Mason, Johnny I. Johnny I and I will talk about sucking on the tap together at Black Gold. Right now, though, more of Mason and Ireland, your Thursday afternoon in the Southway. On ESPN LA.
Stevie Wonder, alive and well. Alive and well.
Thank God.
Yes,
I
absolutely.
tried to retire him too early.
Yes, you did. No hell fellow there. Hey, Lane Kiffin is such a schemer. He's trying to sneak guys back from the NFL.
Of course he is.
To the LSU roster. And you know what? Mike Florio from Pro Football Talk talked about it today.
Kiffin and LSU instigated guys on NFL rosters to try to sue in the first place. LSU and Lane Kiffin reaching out to guys and their agents to say, hey, come on back for a year. And these guys are already under contract with NFL teams. I mean, the NFL could make a big stink about this if they wanted to, but it just shows how Machiavellian some college football coaches can be. Probably most are that way. We're going to do whatever it takes to win, whatever the rules are that are available to us, and we're going to even try to push this. Like, we're going to make this happen. We weren't just standing around when this opportunity to get these fifth-year guys who've been in the NFL on our team. No, we're going to engineer it. We're going to make it happen.
Yeah, I think he's setting this up to go to court, right, John?
Knowing Lane, that's exactly what he's doing. And Lane just does not care. He actually likes being a villain. Dan Wetzel from ESPN wrote a column today. And basically the gist of the column was, why is it always Lane against everyone?
Yep.
But it is. And so Lane is going to, I'm trying to think of a comp for him in any other sport. Maybe Calipari.
Yeah, that's a good call.
That, John will do anything and say anything in order to get a player.
Yep.
And, he's been put on probation at 3 different schools. Wouldn't be surprised to see that happen to Lane, but he wins. And he's liked by a lot of people. Maybe is that the closest thing?
Calipari, that probably is the closest thing, right? Dan Orlovsky said something today that I agree with. He was reacting to all this Lane Kiffin stuff. Here's what he said.
Annoying, tiresome. This is my least enjoyable era of college football. I just feel like every day, just from a fan perspective, every day there's another conversation around this lawyer, this attorney, this court hearing, this legal action. And I sit here and I go, okay, what's the next one? What's the next loophole that some lawyer is going to try to find? Who's going to be the next person to benefit off of it? And for a person who just loves college football and just loves the passion and the pageantry of college football, it's kind of gotten to a point where I'm annoyed by every day having another conversation about some person trying to find another loophole to help this other programmer, this type of player make this much more money. And it's like, gosh, dude, what happened to college football just being about college football?
Yeah, what happened to that,
He's not
John?
wrong.
The good old days.
He's not wrong.
No, he's
I feel
on it.
differently about college football. For me, the point of what do they call it? What does Malcolm Gladwell say? The tipping point.
The tipping point, yep.
Was when UCLA and USC left and went to the Big Ten. I thought when that happened, and they did it just for money.
Right.
I thought, okay, things are going to be different now.
You don't think the tipping point was when they started paying players?
Well, that came after that, right? Or did it come before?
I think
can't
it
remember.
came
Around the
before,
same time.
Yeah, about the same time, yeah.
Yeah, but now that everything is about money.
Yep.
And maybe it always was. Like the way I always say, the answer to all your questions is money.
Now just some of the money is ending up in players' pockets.
Right. But you were going to have a villain like Lane rise to the forefront.
Yep.
And Lane's one of these guys that all he cares about is winning and making money.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
And if he thinks he can get a guy who is on, if Lane thought he could do it and had a good lawyer, he would try and get Patrick Mahomes to play quarterback at LSU.
He would. Come back to school.
That would not, Lane is that guy.
He would do it.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, the 13th annual SoCal Hyundai ESPN LA Golf Classic presented by Vista Paint is back this Friday. Tomorrow, tune in for the all-day live broadcast at Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda. Proceeds benefit the V Foundation for Cancer Research. All brought to you by Culture Pop. If soda grew on trees, it'd be Culture Pop. Coming up next for you, we got the Boys in Blue report with Bergman, Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN. Let me tell you about Cosm. You know what? If you've not experienced Cosm yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. It will feel like you're actually at the game. You will feel like you're,
in some cases, better than being at the game.
I saw Game 7 of the World Series there. I honestly think it was better than being at the game. If you sit in the Dome, it's an immersive experience with this gigantic, massive wraparound display with reserved booth-style seating. There's great food, great cocktails, great beers, all that kind of stuff. Cinema experiences, if sports is not your thing or you're looking for a family event or a date night, there are cinema experiences like The Matrix and Willy Wonka, Harry Potter, all in shared reality. If you have not experienced Cosm yet, go do it. Find an event. Go to Cosm.com. That's COSM.com. Cosm.com. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The final test for the preseason for our Los Angeles Rams. Today at the Palace in Inglewood, as the visitor, our Rams battle the Chargers for Week 3 of the preseason.
Coverage begins at 5 p.m. with the Toyota Rams Countdown to Kickoff.
With Marcus Grant, Sua Cravens, and producer Emily.
Kickoff from SoFi at 7 p.m. Rams Chargers, Week 3 of the preseason.
Hi, this is Matthew Stafford of the LA Rams. The Rams play here.
Today.
Summer is sizzling and the August deals are at Northridge or Wonders Toyota. It's Bethel Durant, and I love my Camry Hybrid. And right now, you can lease a 2026 Camry SE Hybrid CVT for $359 a month or 36 months plus tax. $359 for a new Camry Hybrid? Come on now. It's got to be Northridge and Wonders Toyota.
Lease based on 2026 Camry model 2561 with total SRP of $33,808. Lease and purchase amount of $21,964. $29.99 due at signing. Includes first month's payment and $750 acquisition fee. Security deposit may be required. Unapproved credit, tax, title, license are extra. Excludes dealer doc fee of $80. Offer ends 8/31/2026.
Head to Waba Grill for $5 happy hour weekdays starting at 2 p.m. Choose from 5-piece dumplings original or chili crisp or a spicy boom boom taco. Pair with your favorite premium beverage, including our new strawberry watermelon lemonade refresher. Both for just $5 only at Waba Grill.
It is the 13th annual SoCal Hyundai ESPN LA Golf Classic.
Presented by Vista Paint.
Friday, August 28th at Black Gold Golf Club.
Benefiting the V Foundation.
The event is sold out for another year thanks to the support of our great partners.
And, of course, our friends at Legends Attic, the ultimate sports fan's dream destination. A unique blend of sports museum, art gallery, and card collectibles. How about the great Oscar Marsuli cigars, a family tradition since 1936.
It's DeMarco Farr and my guy, attorney Big Al, in studio with me today.
The biggest mistake that people do is think that they can handle a car accident themselves. I don't need a lawyer. I don't need to bother with a lawyer. I'll just do it. It's not a big deal. I'll talk to the insurance company and handle it myself. That's the biggest mistake you could do because you don't know what you're doing. There are lots of different aspects of a car accident that you're going to mess up. And as you mess up your case in 1 week and 2 weeks and 3 weeks, by the time you call the lawyer, it's way too late. You already messed everything up. So the first mistake is thinking that you can do this yourself. You're not going to do a good job. You're going to hurt yourself and cause yourself a lot of pain down the road. The point of getting an attorney is to let them take care of all the problems. They're the experts. They know how to deal with all the problems. They know how to fix your car. They know how to get you treatment. They know how to deal with insurance companies. Don't do it yourself.
If you're in an accident, I've got a guy, attorney Big Al. 1-800-HURT-123 or attorneybigalca.com.
Attorney Big Al's attorney Ken Klein, based in Los Angeles.
Now at Lowe's, faster quotes start at the Lowe's Pro Desk. Got a material list handwritten on a sticky note or saved as a photo? Perfect. Bring it to us and get a quote in minutes. And if you don't see what you need on the shelf, we'll help you get it. You can access thousands of products beyond what's available in-store or on Lowe's.com, right from the Lowe's Pro Desk. Build quotes faster and source the materials you need to keep your jobs moving. Just like that, at Lowe's.
Everyone needs to take care of their mental health, even running back Bijan Robinson.
When I'm on the field and feeling the pressure, I usually just take a deep breath. When I'm just breathing and seeing what's in front of me, everything just slows down. It just makes me feel great before I run the play.
Just like Bijan, we all need a strong mental game on and off the field. Make a game plan for your mental health at loveyourmindplaybook.org.
Love your mind.
Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Foundation, the Arthur M. Blank Family Foundation, and the Ad Council.
And it is Mason and Ireland, your Thursday. Tomorrow, we'll be broadcasting live all day long from Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda, the 12th annual SoCal Hyundai ESPN LA Golf Classic presented by Vista Paint. We'll bring you all the sights and sounds, all the fun and frivolity tomorrow. Yes, it's a live imaging Friday tomorrow. Get ready, Mason, Johnny I. Johnny I and I will talk about sucking on the tap together at Black Gold. Right now, though, more of Mason and Ireland, your Thursday afternoon in the Southway.
But it went straight down the middle.
On ESPN LA.
All right, yeah, tomorrow's a big golf tournament. Excited for that. Greg Bergman is here. Boys in Blue report. What is happening?
What's going on,
You just
guys?
got back from vacation,
I did.
right?
I did. You just got back from vacation. I got back. Yours was a little bit longer.
Mine was a little longer.
Greg cut it pretty close. He went to Hawaii literally during a hurricane.
Oh,
like
yeah.
the day he left is when the hurricane was leaving Hawaii. And
Yeah.
you say no hangover,
There was
right?
nothing. The only thing that was there was that it was very, very hot and very, very humid. But
Yeah.
that's Hawaii.
Well, that's
so,
why you
know.
jump in the ocean.
Yes.
Now, Ireland has pointed out repeatedly that he thinks the Dodgers are not playing well, that they're sleepwalking. How do you take that?
So I don't think they're playing great ball right now, but I think they're playing much. I like their approach at the plate right now. Since last week when they went on the 6-game winning streak, what was it? It was the Rockies and who was after the Rockies?
I was out of the country. Was it the Pirates?
Yeah, the Pirates. Yeah, Rockies and Pirates. After them, it seemed like they kept the same approach going into Atlanta. Now they lost both games.
Yep.
But they had between the two games, they had 10 hits in each game. They had 7, I think, walks yesterday, 2 walks the day before. So they're getting on base. They're just not driving in the runs with consistency. The first game that they had 10 hits, they lost 5-4. They just had all singles, and that was the problem.
Yeah.
They had a little bit more slug in this game yesterday, but they just didn't get it at the right point. But also, neither did Atlanta. They were going back and forth where they have bases loaded, nobody is scoring anything.
Yeah.
That was very much a playoff atmosphere, and they just, they did not come out on top in this one.
So Mace has pointed out that as a Dodger fan, he does not want to see them fall to the 3 spots that they have to play in that series. But if you listen to the Dodgers, they're still treating this season like a dress rehearsal. They're talking about giving Edwin Diaz more innings.
Yeah.
If you're giving Edwin Diaz more innings, aren't those two things counterproductive?
No, have you seen Tanner Scott? He just lost the last 2 games. I mean, we could use an Edwin Diaz.
No, you do not want Edwin Diaz. While you were gone, he was like pouring gas on a
He's
fire.
a mess.
You've got to figure out a way to get him right. You've invested so much in Edwin Diaz.
I'm telling you, if you put him in the game, he is going to get lit up like a Christmas tree.
I'm not saying put him in a closing situation, but is he just lost for the year?
So no.
I think so, yeah. I think spent all this money on is lost
Greg,
for the year.
I think he's Tanner Scott from a year ago.
So he could be. You could absolutely be right, but he's going to come back. So he's on this 10-day IL just with Justin Herbleski and now Roki. They're all the same thing. All 3 guys are the same thing, just getting off their feet, taking some time off, and doing different things. But Edwin Diaz, when he comes back, it's going to be in low leverage situations.
Yes.
He's not coming back as the closer. Eventually they want him to be the closer again, but the fact is they're going to let him work out. And if he is still a mess in those low leverage situations like he was when you were talking about it, he's not going to make the roster.
No.
He's going to be like, to your point, Tanner Scott last year, if that happens, because then he will not make the roster. They're not going to put him out there to get lit up.
Yeah, there's no point in having Edwin Diaz if he's not in a closer situation. I mean, the whole point was, and by the way, Andrew Friedman, you want to talk about flushing money down the can
Over
this
and
year.
over.
Kyle Tucker and Edwin Diaz. My God, what in the world?
Well, Tanner Scott the year
Tanner
before.
Scott the year before.
I mean, there's been some
Kirby
bad.
Yates.
Kirby Yates, another guy.
At least that wasn't very much money, but yes, that was pretty bad. I mean, Michael Conforto the year before, that was a waste of money too. There's been a lot of wasted money, but they still won the World Series last year. They won it the year before. If I had to still pick who's going to win the World Series this year, I'm still picking the Dodgers.
I think most people are.
Yeah.
I'm not, but I think most
That
people
would be
are.
that would be my team to. And who's your second pick?
To win?
Yeah. In other words, if it's not the Dodgers,
if it's not the
gonna
Dodgers,
be
I think it's probably be the Phillies. To be honest.
Exactly.
I think you guys are all sleeping on Milwaukee. Mizorowski pitches tonight, and if he's healthy, they're my favorite.
So normally they are your favorite, but they do something that doesn't work in the postseason. They
don't
do
hit
not
home runs.
They don't slug.
Yeah,
They hit singles, and when you get into those situations where you have the bases loaded and there's 1 out or 2 outs, the pitching in the postseason is always ahead of the hitting, and you can't just hit singles. You have to be able.
You just said the reason that the Dodgers may be not of dire straits as I've been saying they are.
Right.
Because you really only need, if it's a short series, you only need 3 pitchers. And you really need 3.5 if it's even a 7-gamer.
Yeah.
So if you go Yamamoto, Skubal, and then Snell.
Okay, Shohei plus Glasnow.
That means Shohei, Glasnow, Sasaki, Robleski could all go to the bullpen.
Right.
And that may be your saving grace. You know, when they won it 2
year,
years
it was
ago,
all-stars.
they had Julio Urias win it for him. They had Walker Buehler win it for him one year.
Yeah.
They had Julio Urias win it for him one year.
Yep.
I mean, so that, Greg, could be the saving grace that all these games they're losing, and they're using these relievers. We may not see any of these guys in the postseason.
Right. You probably won't see a lot of them. Now you're going to see some of them like you did last year, but at the same time, I mean, in 2024, it was all on the backs of the bullpen. 2025 was on the backs of the starters.
Yep.
We don't know what it's going to be this year, but it's when you have those guys as your starters, when you have Yamamoto, Skubal, Snell, Glasnow, Shohei, all those guys as your starters, you understand you're going to get length out of them, especially the first 3. The Skubal, Yamamoto, and Snell, you're going to get 6-7 innings out of that. And then you can, if you can throw Lauer, Robleski, Sasaki, something like that, you're fine. And also, just remember, Shohei has to be a starter. He is not going to be a bullpen piece.
And Shohei, are we
but
expecting Shohei?
So if you make him a starter, by the way, why do you think that is?
Well, because if you take him out of the game, you lose him as if you put him in as a reliever and you take him out, you lose him as a player,
as a hitter,
as a batter.
Okay.
So you start him, you have him as a batter as long as he's.
So is he going to pitch on Sunday? Is what I've been hearing.
So it sounds like he's going to pitch on Sunday, 1 inning. And if he doesn't pitch, then he'll pitch again coming up soon. But he's going to be back. And
are they going to do that thing where it's 1 inning, then 2 innings, then 3 innings, and build them up?
I'm sure there's going to be a little bit of build-up, but I don't think it's going to be as drastic as it was before. It was like 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2,
exactly.
3, 3. It's going to be like 1, 2, 5. Like they're just going to let him go. The pitch count will steadily raise.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it better to be the 2 than the 1?
So right now, it looks like it's better to be the 2 than the 1.
It is.
It's a much, much harder route to go as the 1.
Phillies Cubs winner if you're the 1.
Right.
Get Padres Braves winner if you're the 2. I'd much rather be the 2.
Right. And I know you just lost 2 to the Braves, but I would much rather see that team in the postseason. And also, like I don't want to see Phillies again.
No, I don't either.
I don't want to see the Cubs in the postseason either. Those are teams that beat. And just remember, John, don't worry about Milwaukee. They got swept by Milwaukee last year.
But here's the thing. That's
true. They did get swept by Milwaukee
in the last month. They've looked bad against Boston. They've looked bad against Chicago. They've looked bad against Atlanta. And they're now 1-4 against Atlanta this year.
Yeah.
So if this thing falls into a tiebreaker situation, they lose that.
So look at what happened in those games. How did they lose most of those games? A lot of it was Edwin Diaz blowing games.
Right.
It was Tanner Scott blowing games. It was something where they've had leads. Roki Sasaki yesterday had a 3-1 lead when he ended up when he left. If he was able to stay in, maybe that's a different type of game. They had leads, and they had their bullpen bloat, which you probably are not going to go to some of those guys when it matters.
Bergman, you know what I like to say? When the Yankees completed their three-peat in 2000, they lost 15 of their final 18 games. They only finished with 87 wins.
Yep.
It's hard to win 3 in a row, and I think we're seeing it.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And also remember that no NL team has ever won 3 in a row.
Yeah, it's going to be hard.
It's going to be very, very difficult.
But any reason to be worried the Pajes won't make it back?
Yeah, I don't know what's going to go on with him. It's the wrist. So I mean, there are teeny tiny little bones in there, and then when you come back,
thanks, Dr. Clapper.
Yeah, well, you're welcome. I'll be like Momo. I'm not a doctor, but I play one on the radio. Right, but no, like think about it. Like Max Muncy, when he came back from getting hit in the wrist, it took him a while to come back. Mookie Betts was the same way. So hopefully, he's been so good offensively and so good defensively that if he doesn't come back right, then you're kind of in trouble because especially in the defensive end. Yeah. You need him on the defensive end. His offense was a mess last year.
By the way,
anyway.
Did you think that ball Teo dropped in left field was a hit?
No. It hit,
you know they called that a hit?
Yeah, which was ridiculous. He overran it and it tipped off his glove. No, that's absolutely not.
If it hits his glove, it should be.
No, I don't think it hit his glove, Greg. I think he completely whiffed it.
I thought he
was.
If
he had Sasaki's big glove, he might have caught it.
Right, the one that he's had a somersault with?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
You know what they say, bigger the glove. No, I guess they don't say that.
Bigger the hands?
Yeah,
no.
I don't think they say that
Easier to catch the ball?
Yeah,
no,
not at all.
Did you see the play, by the way, that Mookie had when he in the 8th inning?
When they booted and
it just tipped off his glove.
Crazy double play.
That was wild.
Crazy double play.
That was wild.
Will Smith still on track?
Yeah, Will Smith's actually supposed to come back Tuesday.
Nice.
So
that would make a difference.
Make a huge difference. Then you keep Fiducia up. You take Rortvet, you put him down because he's not the same guy he was last year.
I could steal a base on Fiducia.
No, you can. Anybody.
Fiducia's been really good,
but not.
He's 15. Guys are 15.
He's not throwing guys out.
Stealing bases.
I literally saw the one.
Yeah,
I saw
you
where
saw
he threw
the one.
It happened a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
He just threw him out.
No, he's like 15-1 stolen bases success.
You can steal in the Dodgers. Period. Yeah. Every starting pitcher you can steal on. Every catcher. Well, Will Smith has been better in the past, but he hasn't.
Are you excited for the golf tournament tomorrow?
Man, I am excited. Are you going to play at all, John?
I don't think so.
So I think I'm playing.
I haven't been asked to play.
Do you want to just hop on my cart and we can go play a couple?
Because I got to do the show.
Yeah, well, you can play a couple.
No, it starts at 10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'll do the show
2 hours ahead of time. Yeah. Well, you're welcome to join me.
You're playing?
Yeah.
Are we inflicted with Live Imaging Friday? Is that a fact?
Oh, yeah. You get Live Imaging Friday.
It's going to be the Morales Morning Show, followed by you get a break with Eisen.
Yep.
Then it's Morales, Mason and Ireland. And then in the afternoon, it's Morales again. So it's going to be 9 hours of Morales tomorrow. For all you people looking
you're going to love
that.
every second of it. You know you will.
Okay, so Ireland and I have a mythical money bet.
Okay.
The spread on the USC San Jose State
38
game is
and a half.
38 and a half, and I laid those points.
You're probably right, but I'm not doing it.
They are going to roll it.
20 grand mythical money.
Oh, yeah. I got like John in this.
Give me 500 yards for Jade Mahava.
He may. Guess what?
3 touchdown catches for Tanook Hines.
He may get all that in the first half, and then they all just leave the game. Don't play the second half. Give up some random backdoor cover.
Do you realize how unglued Mason will become if USC loses this game?
Oh, my God.
It'd be amazing.
The whole town will go crazy.
No.
Will they not?
Will we go crazy?
You're saying if they lose the game?
Yeah.
If they lose the game, it would be one of the great upsets in college football history, would it not?
When Jim Harbaugh was the coach at Stanford and beat Pete Carroll, they were 42.5-point underdogs.
Right. I know.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Greg, I was flying home from Hawaii that night, and I kept looking at my phone.
What is happening?
And I'm like, this has to be wrong.
God, it would be so wonderful.
Would it be one of the greatest? It would be one of the greatest upsets in college.
No, in Michigan, Appalachian State
beat Michigan, they were like 50-point underdogs.
Yeah. But either way, I would be so happy if this happened.
Of course you would.
Well, yeah, I'd come in my Bruin gear no matter what, and just pop it in and be like, yeah. Hey, Chesney looks great. He's gonna at least he's somebody. He's a coach that wants to talk to us.
He's had a good off season.
Yeah, fine.
The game's going to start playing.
Wait, he wants to talk to who?
He wants to talk to everybody.
No, we can't get him.
I just went and talked to them about it.
Yeah, literally.
Great. Apparently, Emily says she's asked 5 times and she's gotten 5 no's.
Okay, so I'll talk to Emily and I'll give her the right number. We've done this before, and also Laura.
I can help if you guys want.
By the way,
I would like to talk to the Ches.
Me too. I'd like to talk to Ches. I used to.
By the way, we have a 10-grand bet on that.
What's
Who
that?
appears first on Mason and Ireland, Lincoln Riley or Bob Chesney?
That's an easy Bob Chesney, right?
Come on, Lincoln.
Yeah.
Come on, Lincoln.
In the history
He's
of
coming on to celebrate the San Jose State win on Tuesday.
Yeah, sure. Good luck with that.
Laura, get me the Ches on Monday.
I actually will text somebody now.
I got Lincoln coming Tuesday, I think.
Yeah, you think.
I've been working really hard on this.
Hey, you've been working hard on it, and guess how many times you've been working hard on this has happened?
Lincoln's coming on right after Jeannie Buss. Mesa set them up both.
You and Jeannie, best of friends.
Yeah, best of friends. Let's get Jim on instead.
He'd say yes.
Let's get Jim.
Oh, they want a platform, that's for sure.
Janie, Joey,
those guys would say yes.
Johnny. Let's bring it all in. Big panel. Bus fight. All right, so who brings us the Boys in Blue report?
As always, Hard Rock Casino Tejon brings it to us, and it's the best place to cheer on your favorite team, whether it's the Dodgers for you, USC, me, UCLA Bruins. The easiest drive from downtown LA. Check them out on social for details. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
All right, thanks very much.
Thank you.
Coming up next for you, your friend Bruce Feldman wrote something interesting today.
Okay.
About
Hello, neighbor.
The college football season. We'll do that coming up for you. In the meantime, I love to have some action, clearly, on every single game I watch. And I do it with Prize Picks. Women's basketball, baseball, tennis slams, big golf tournaments, college football. NFL is coming. Prize Picks is America's #1 sports picks app. And you know what else is great this time of year? Preseason football. Got a game tonight. You got the Rams and Chargers tonight. You got star players on new teams, a great rookie class, and a little homework can definitely pay off. All you got to do is make a lineup with player stats, pick game winners, spreads, or totals, and combine your picks in the same lineup for a chance to win big on Prize Picks, now available nationwide. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use code MACE, M-A-S-E, $150 instantly in lineups if you win your first $5 lineup. Again, download the Prize Picks app today. Use code MACE, $150 instantly in lineups if you win your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, America's #1 sports picks app. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN LA.
USC football.
Fight on.
Miller at the 5. Miller in the end zone. Touchdown USC.
The Trojans kick off the season Saturday, August 29th against San Jose State.
Right into a sack. Boom. Down he goes. Dives inside of the end zone. Touchdown USC. Jake Mayava's done it with his feet again.
Kickoff is at noon.
On your home for Trojan football.
USC football is back this fall on ESPN LA, LA's mega sports station. Fight on.
Hi guys, it's Ramona Shelburne for Hyundai of Glendale, where it's back to school savings all month long. Right now, lease a brand new 2026 Hyundai Palisade SE for $279 a month. Comes with owner's assurance and America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Take it from me, with next level customer service and incredible dealer incentives, your next Hyundai is waiting for you at Hyundai of Glendale. Call 818-222-8000 or check them out at HyundaiofGlendale.net.
$279 per month plus tax. Close and lease for 24 months. $47.49 total due on signing. Plus government fees and taxes. Unapproved above average credit through HMF. 7,500 miles per year. 20 cents per excess miles. Expires 8/30/26.
Relax and let Ralph's Delivery handle your grocery shopping this week. We start with only the freshest items, then review your list and carefully choose each one. Then we pack it all up and deliver it in as little as 30 minutes, so you can feel confident it's what you ordered. Fresh groceries your way with Ralph's Delivery and Pickup. And right now, you can save $20 on your first delivery or pickup order. Ralph's, fresh for everyone.
Fair warning, one Sunday Swagger polo ruins every other shirt in your closet. Hey, it's Chris Morales. Buttery soft, 4-way stretch, prints with an actual personality. Made for golf, approved for the clubhouse, the tailgate, and everything after. 250,000 people already own their Swagger. Buy one, get one 50% off. Code ESPN. SundaySwagger.com. Code ESPN. Buy one, get one 50% off. SundaySwagger.com. Code ESPN.
Empower. Pete's back on the links with all new golf clubs and hopefully less swearing.
Dang, sliced it.
He worked with Empower to help him get good at money so he can be a little bad.
Heads up!
Oof. Talent sold separately.
Guy said these were slice proof.
At least he has money for lessons. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. Find the Children is a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted car. Call 1-800-294-0222. You'll receive the maximum tax deduction and we provide fast, free pickup. Call 1-800-294-0222. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Call 1-800-294-0222. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
And it is Mason and Ireland, your Thursday. Tomorrow, we'll be broadcasting live all day long from Black Oak Golf Club in Yorba Linda, the 12th annual SoCal Hyundai ESPN LA Golf Classic presented by Vista Paint. We'll bring you all the sights and sounds, all the fun and frivolity tomorrow. Yes, it's a live imaging Friday tomorrow. Get ready, Mason, Johnny I. Johnny I and I will talk about sucking on the tap together at Black Gold. Right now, though, more of Mason and Ireland, your Thursday afternoon in the Southway.
But it went straight down the middle.
On ESPN LA.
Why do we have that pause in there? It throws me off every single time. All of a sudden it says on ESPN LA. I'm having a hard time. We're supposed to now call the station ESPN LA instead of 710 ESPN. And for 20 years I've called it 710 ESPN. Now I'm just sticking an LA at the end of it. And it sounds stupid. I've got to figure this out.
I think you're okay with either. I think you're okay with 710 ESPN or ESPN LA. Where you're getting into trouble is trying to do them both at the same time.
Yeah, 710 ESPN LA?
Yeah, no, just say, like, right now you have a shirt on that says 7:10 a.m. ESPN. Yeah. You're fine doing that, or ESPN LA. Just go do them both.
Yes, I'm trying to stick both of them on there. All right, so, John, great column in The Athletic today. Bruce Feldman, Ralph Russo, and Stuart Mandel. And each of them laid out their projected college football playoff brackets. So,
and how many teams are eligible this year to make the playoff?
What are we doing? We're doing
8?
No.
16?
We're doing 12.
12?
6, yeah. 12.
Okay.
Here we go. Bruce Feldman. Does he have USC in the college football playoff?
I'm going to guess yes. I know he likes USC and he likes a recruiting class.
Yes.
Not there. Okay.
The Final Four, he's got Oregon, Miami, Notre Dame, Texas. And who do you think he's got winning the whole thing?
I'm going to say he has Texas winning the whole thing.
He has Notre Dame winning the national championship.
They have the easiest schedule.
They have a piece of cake schedule. All right, now here is Ralph Russo. His Final Four, first of all, does he have USC in the field or not?
No.
That is correct. He does not. Final Four, Texas, Miami, Ohio State, Oregon. Who does he have winning it all?
Oregon.
No, he's got Texas winning it all. Boy, that would be a great story, wouldn't it?
Well, except Sark always seems to, come up short on things like this. I don't know if he will this year or not.
Yeah.
He's got to play Ohio State early in the season.
Yeah.
So that's going to factor.
All right, Stuart Mandel, another great college football writer. Does he have USC in the field?
No.
Yes, he does.
Okay.
They are the 11 seed, which I will happily take. The Final Four, he's got Indiana, Miami, Notre Dame, and Oregon. Who does he have winning the whole thing?
Let's go Notre Dame.
Indiana.
He's got
as a repeat national champion.
Hard to do.
Yeah, very difficult to do.
Especially without Fernando Mendoza.
But I like Stuart Mandel. He put USC in the playoff. That's what I'm talking about. And I say they're going to beat Oregon at the Coliseum. No, they're going to beat Oregon at the Coliseum. No, they are, John. Trust me.
Okay, how much? I'll take Oregon.
It's so early. We don't even have a line on this
Right.
thing. Do you want to pick it straight up?
Sure.
Okay, give me 10,000 Mythical on
Done.
USC just over Oregon. Money
Done.
line straight up.
Done.
Okay.
10K.
10K.
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you, John.
So we've got a 40K in bets out there right now. 10K on who shows up first, Lincoln Riley or Bob Chesney.
So who has Bob?
I have Bob.
You might win because I already put out a text.
Yeah, but I'm working on it.
I have a very, very early spread for that game.
Okay, what is it?
Oregon 5.5.
So I'm getting a 5.5 point bump.
Yeah, you are. We're betting the game straight up.
Yeah.
Heads up. And we've got 20K on USC covering the
38.5
on Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm leaning towards Woe on that one. I don't know.
You're leaning towards what?
So I had you
Yep.
winning that. But the more I hear it, the more I don't know.
It's so many points.
So many points.
But I was trying to think, what did USC do in its opener last year? They played another nothing program. Well, I don't want to say that's disrespectful to call San Jose State a nothing program. But I'm wondering, USC opener 2025 was it Fresno State? No, Missouri State.
Oh, and did they cover?
Yeah.
It was 42-10 at halftime. And the final score was 73-13.
Yeah, that would be a cover.
That's a big cover.
Yeah, okay. You're swaying me, Mace.
Yeah. By the way, the guy, you know how we talk about Jacoby Lane, by the way, is apparently wowing people in the NFL. Mekhi Lemon, of course, was there last year. The guy to watch this year is Tanook Hines. Tanook Hines is going to have a monster breakout season. And I love the two running backs, King Miller and Wayman Jordan, both going to be terrific. I think this is going to be a great offense. The question is, will Gary Patterson be able to put together a defense?
You would think. He's in the College Football Hall of Fame.
Like he did in the day.
Yeah.
You know, twice they had the number one defense in all of college football. Can he do it here? If he does, USC will go to the college football playoff. All right, coming up next for you is Fast Track. Laura's got some stuff, and Bunch, are you doing some stuff too? Excellent. We're doing that coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It is the 13th annual SoCal Hyundai ESPN LA Golf Classic.
Presented by Vista Paint.
Friday, August 28th at Black Gold Golf Club.
Benefiting the V Foundation.
The event is sold out for another year thanks to the support of our great partners.
Thanks to our friends at Hip Hop Golf Gear. From the country club to the red carpet. And our friends at Carl Strauss. Carl Strauss, first to pour, still brewing it right. Carl Strauss Brewing Company started this party.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change presents Labor Day Wisdom. A smart driver knows before a long Labor Day weekend, you check more than just the oil. That's why every oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change comes with an 18-point maintenance check. Fresh oil is important, and so are properly inflated tires and the right fluid levels. So before you load up the car and hit the road, let the trusted techs give your ride a once-over. That's one less thing to worry about while you're making memories. Visit SoCal Oil Change for location and coupons. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Change wisely.
Rams preseason football is back, and the countdown to kickoff is officially underway. Get your first look at new additions like Myles Garrett and Trent McDuffie, alongside stars Matthew Stafford and Puka Nacua, to experience every game live and enjoy home playoff ticket access, interest-free monthly payment plans, and exclusive stadium event pre-sales. Explore Rams season tickets today. Visit therams.com/2026. Don't miss out on any of this season's action and get your Rams season tickets now.
The Circa Million Pro Football Challenge is back. The greatest football contest in the world, coming straight at you from the greatest sports destination in the world, Circa Las Vegas. A guaranteed $6 million is up for grabs, with a cool mill and the coveted blue jacket going to the winner. And hey, if you suck, no prob. Come in last and $100,000 is coming your way. It's $1,000 per entry, max 10 entries per person. Enter in Nevada, play from anywhere. Learn more at circasports.com. Circa Las Vegas, the time of your life.
You know, we talk a lot about winning culture in sports, but Mike, you've built that same thing here at Rotolo Chevrolet.
That's exactly right, Travis. For me, it's simple. Take care of your people and they'll take care of the customer.
And it shows. I mean, award-winning dealership, huge reputation across SoCal, and that doesn't happen by accident.
I'm a big believer in no shortcuts. We believe in doing the right thing every time. When your team feels trusted, they step up.
Sounds like a championship mindset to me.
That's the goal. Build a team that wins for our customers every single day.
At ESPN Los Angeles.
7:10 a.m. KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma sports radio station.
And it is 2 p.m. in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason in Ireland.
And it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
The return of Fast Track, driven by our friends at Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
Down low is 350 cube, 3 1/4 horsepower, 4-speed, 410 gears, 10 coats of competition orange, hand rubbed lacquer with a blue plain manifold, open race cams.
Fast Track on Mason in Ireland.
Time for Fast Track. Take it away, Mace.
Zoom. I almost said M. Laura in for him today. What do you got, Laura?
All right, guys. Unfortunately, Peter Cullen, the voice of Optimus Prime in Transformers, passed at the age of 85. I feel like you hear his voice, you automatically go to that fictional character. So I want to know, what other fictional character is as inseparable from its actor's voice as Optimus Prime is from Peter Cullen?
Well, the name that popped into my head was James Earl Jones.
Okay.
All right, work on that.
Yep, got it.
All right, golf tournament tomorrow. I want to see all you guys out there at Black Gold. We're going to have a good time. In the meantime, it's interesting. We have not heard specifically of Aaron Donald's return. It's kind of dragging on a little bit. Here's Adam Schefter on that.
He still has not finalized his decision. The two sides still have to figure out a contract because right now he would count $30 million, which the Rams don't have the salary cap space to accommodate. So there are steps that have to take place before he can come back, if he decides to come back. The point is, with their season opening 2 weeks from tonight in Australia against the 49ers, Aaron Donald right now would seem to be on the clock. And I would think that we would have to get some sort of answer from him here sooner rather than later. There have been various people saying, oh, the answer could come earlier this summer, this weekend, the next week. Here we are, 2 weeks from the opener, and we are now at the time where you would think that conversations have to occur.
And I think they've got this figured out, but...
Do you think he plays in Australia against the Niners?
It is getting late in the game, isn't
getting late early.
Yeah. I mean, I hope so, but at this point, there's been no real news. Now, he could pop today. The announcement could come, right? It could happen today. It could happen tomorrow. It could happen well in
but I'm
advance
with you. If it doesn't come soon, like either today or tomorrow, can you put him on the team a week before the opener and then throw him out there to play? That seems quick.
It does. God, I hope he's there.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. By the way, Swagoo, who we know from ESPN, I see him on the Get Up all the time. He was talking about Aaron Donald, the potential of him coming back and what he expects.
What is your favorite thing cooking around these storylines? Is it Aaron Donald coming back alongside Myles Garrett and what the Los Angeles Rams could potentially be? Go ahead.
I mean, that would be total pandemonium, bro. Like I want it to happen, but I'm so invested in thinking Dallas is good enough to actually make a run for the Super Bowl that I don't want it to happen based on my fandom. But to see Aaron Donald and Myles Garrett play together would be a first of its kind in the history of this league. When you start talking about two dudes that could arguably end up as two top 10 defensive linemen, I think Aaron Donald's still in his prime too.
Wait, by the way,
still in his prime.
That makes no sense.
That makes no sense.
But the thing that jumped out at me about that quote is he thinks Dallas is a Super Bowl team. Do you?
No.
I don't even think
they're going to.
They're not even going to win their division.
No. I mean, I hear this about Dallas every single year. They haven't won since the 1900s.
Yeah. It's been a while.
It has been a while. Now, I wanted to play this because this is I don't agree with Swagoo that Aaron Donald is going to show up and be in his prime, but I also disagree with, do you have this sound of Chris Sims from the Pro Football Talk Show? Because he says he doesn't think Aaron Donald is going to have that big of an impact on the Rams.
Yeah, Funch says he doesn't have it.
Okay. I mean, I think the answer is somewhere in the middle. He's not in his prime, but he's...
I got it.
Okay, go ahead and hit it.
He's going to Australia. And he may come back at some point this year.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's going to Australia.
I wouldn't expect it. I mean, even if he's going to Australia, at this point I'd go, well, he's not going to do anything. I mean, it's not going to be a difference maker, I don't think, as of yet. So, yeah, I mean, it seems right now that it's either he's just going to sit out and then just come in the door when he feels ready, maybe late September, something like that, or are they going to sign him up and put him on the PUP right away and then just give him that time to kind of get going?
That is what I think.
Yeah,
you think that's going to go down there?
Physically unable to perform list would be one option, and then he's got a number of weeks. I think it's 6 weeks to get ready. It is weird that it's dragged on this long.
Yeah, I agree.
I felt certain that it was happening at one point, and now
I still think it's happening.
I still think it's happening, but I'm a little shook. I'm a little shook on the whole thing. I'm not sure it's going to happen.
Why are you shook?
Because we have gone on the assumption that he's going to be there, and at the moment, there's been no announcement. It's not official. And the opener is 2 weeks away in Australia.
But here's the thing: let's say he doesn't come back. Okay. This Rams team has been hyped up to be a Super Bowl contending team without him. So if he does come back, amazing. It just their chances just became higher.
Oh, I'm not saying they can't win. They can win without Aaron Donald. I've kind of been planning my life around Aaron Donald being back.
I get that. I don't think you should be shook.
Yeah, I'm a little shook. We'll find out. All right. Tomorrow's the big golf tournament. We're excited about that. Want to see you out there at Black Gold. John,
it's going to be hot.
It is going to be hot as hell. And by the way, and then Saturday at USC, it's going to be hot too.
Humid. It's humid right now.
Yeah.
You know, it rained. Somebody put on the chat that it rained in Covina.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's very weird.
Worse.
Today, rain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Don't forget Dodgers. As soon as we get out of here, I'm going home. I'm getting into the massage chair. I'm turning on Dodgers
Yeah, the
baseball.
timing's perfect because you and I both get home right before 4 o'clock.
Yep. And it's Yamamoto versus Sale tonight.
I know exactly what I'm doing for the next 3 hours as soon as the show ends.
Now, question. Will you watch the Chargers-Rams tonight?
I will have it on while I'm doing other things.
Yeah, that's the same with me. It'll be the background, the wallpaper.
Right.
I don't think anybody...
I'll actually watch and pay attention to the Dodger game. The Ram game will be on in the background.
By the way, I do think it's weird that the Rams are going down to the wire with either Stetson Bennett or Ty Simpson being the...
Well, Sean is saying he's probably going to carry 3 quarterbacks.
Right, but who's the emergency break glass guy? If Matthew Stafford gets dinged up in the opener in Australia, who do they go to? They go to Ty Simpson? Do they go to Stetson Bennett?
That is a great question. Me, against a Niner defense in a game that high profile, I give it a Bennett. I don't want to mess Simpson up.
Yeah.
Just tell Stetson Bennett, look, you don't have to win the game for us. Just don't lose it.
There has to be a reason that Sean has kept Stetson Bennett on the roster for the last 2 years.
You'll see it tonight.
Yeah, I mean,
he needs a tackling dummy to play quarterback for the preseason games. McVay hates preseason games.
Right.
So, yeah.
I think we'll see both Stetson. Will we see both Stetson Bennett and Ty Simpson tonight? We might.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. John, you sent a story today about movie theaters, and one big one that is closing in New York.
The one, Kips Bay, the one I go to when I'm in New York to watch movies, because I go to New York every year, is the thing that concerns me is you would have better insight on this than I would because you used to know movie theaters, but always packed. Like every time I go there, I've never not. It's always almost a full theater every single time I go, and now it's just going away. Should I be worried about the future of movie theaters?
I think it's kind of the opposite. It's the opposite. For a while there, I thought movie theaters are dead. It's never going to work. It's not going to happen again. The pandemic killed movie theaters. We are having a movie theater renaissance in Los Angeles right now. Sony is reopening the Cinerama Dome, and the Village in Westwood is going to be reopened. Jason Reitman, the director, and a bunch of other directors are redoing that theater. The Bruin right across the street is going to reopen in mid-October.
Most people, you're the exception to this because you go to movies all the time. Bunch, when's the last time you set foot in a movie theater?
Jeez, I'm trying to remember, man.
Laura, do you know?
Maybe 2 months ago.
Yeah.
It's got to be at least 4 years for me.
It was Top Gun Maverick 2-3 years ago.
Right, but the box office is huge. I mean, we are now at pre-pandemic levels. I mean, between Odyssey and Spider-Man, it has been a gigantic summer for the movie
people are still
business.
going to the movies then.
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, I mean, especially what's interesting is younger people are going to the movies. Like that.
Well, that's all I did when I was that age.
That 18 to 35
As soon as I
crowd.
could learn how to drive, I was going to a movie every night I could.
Yeah.
Because they were affordable and fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can see that.
Well, they're
completely.
still fun.
Yeah, some of them.
Affordable.
Yeah, some of them.
All right, more Fast Track coming up next for you, Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN LA.
Play a perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, Southern California's premier resort casino experience. See why readers of Newsweek and USA Today named Pechanga the best casino outside Las Vegas. Enjoy world-class amenities, entertainment, dining, spa, and golf, plus 24/7 gaming excitement. The immense casino floor and 1,100 hotel rooms and suites makes Pechanga one of the largest in the country. Skip the traffic, head to Pechanga Resort Casino off I-15 in Temecula. Visit Pechanga.com or call 888-PECHANGA for reservations and more info.
one of LA's best kept secrets in the heart of Los Angeles. East Central Hotel offers effortless accommodations and unparalleled accessibility. The East Central Hotel is for everyone looking for entertainment with their trendy, spacious rooms, a renovated gym, and a patio lounge for breakfast, dinner, and drinks. Stop by their incredible Nixo Lounge before your next event at LA Live. Book your stay at eastcentralhotel.com or call 213-748-1291 today at Entertainment's official address.
Hey, it's Chris Morales. Your heart works hard for you every day. That's why taking care of it should be a year-round priority. Providence brings together some of the brightest minds in cardiac care, keeping you in the game with expert care, advanced treatments, and compassionate support right here in Southern California. Whether you're looking to be more active, make healthier choices, or stay on top of routine screenings, small steps can make a meaningful difference in your long-term health. Providence is here to support healthier hearts in every community. Learn more at providence.org/SoCalHeart.
I'm here with Angelica, and getting a DUI is serious business, isn't it?
It's a process, Cappy, and if you don't take action within 10 days, you run the risk of some pretty serious consequences. Start by calling or going to fixmydui.org. One of many things Fix My DUI does is help individuals rebuild their lives through stability and reducing the risk of future mistakes. We do this through education and ongoing support.
So the first thing you do,
visit fixmydui.org or call 888-607-7077. We can help.
Get early access to Labor Day savings at George Chevrolet. Hey, it's Chris Morales. Right now, lease a new 2026 Chevrolet Equinox LT for just $179 a month plus tax for 36 months with 4,444 due at signing. Visit George Chevrolet off the 91 freeway, Lakewood exit in Bellflower, or GeorgeChevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Offers on approved credit through GM Financial and required current Chevrolet lease and household, plus tax, title, license, registration, and government fees. Amounts due at signing include $85 DO doc fee. Vehicle subject to prior sale. Equinox VIN number TL530234. One of each at this price. Offer ends 8/31/2026. Call 866-949-4805.
It is the 13th annual SoCal Hyundai ESPN LA Golf Classic.
Presented by Vista Paint.
Friday, August 28th at Black Gold Golf Club.
Benefiting the V Foundation.
The event is sold out for another year thanks to the support of our great partners.
Our friends at Blue Ice Vodka. Blue Ice is the finest potato vodka sourced from Idaho. Where they utilize pure potatoes, Blue Ice offers 2 unique flavor options, Huckleberry and Double Espresso. You can find them in stores, so please ask for Blue Ice Vodka by name.
Harry Douglas here to help you ignite your taste buds with Firework Freeze 5-Hour Energy Shots. Juicy cherry, citrus lime, and blue raspberry. It's that iconic freezer pop flavor, but with none of that guilty sugar aftermath. The perfect summer kick. It's delicious, portable, zero sugar energy shot bursting with flavor. Bring on the summer with Firework Freeze 5-Hour Energy Shots, available online at 5hourenergy.com and on Amazon.
Progressive knows that boat days can come with unexpected problems.
It's been a tough Saturday on the lake. I ordered swim trunks in this orange cream color, but it's actually more orange auburn. Oh, and it's swimwear. I probably can't even return these.
If a real problem comes along, your boat's protected 24/7 with Progressive, so you can keep worrying about boater problems. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, not available in D.C.
It is Fast Track on Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, driven by Cerritos Auto Square.
All right, it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
More Fast.
I'm a big fan of Panda Express. Okay.
Panda Express.
I ate there last week.
I do like me some Panda Express.
What's your go-to order?
So I love the greens, like the kids meal with the greens with the teriyaki chicken. Really good.
I'm a real big orange chicken.
Orange chicken,
Oh,
yes.
the orange chicken's good. Don't get me
Broccoli
wrong.
beef.
What do you do?
Broccoli beef is
Orange
anything's
chicken,
good.
beef and broccoli, chow mein, 2 chicken egg rolls.
Oh, you've got that's your whole
Oh.
order.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I do the rangoon sometimes if I feel like I want extra. Anyway, So the reason why I brought this up, I don't know, it's been circling around. A Panda Express customer caught on camera while an employee was cleaning, like, some of the equipment.
less cluttered so you can enjoy the game more. But to me, I'm used to the clutter.
Yeah, I'm used to it.
Give me the score
and
ticker.
Not everyone's on their phone while they're watching the game. They're just watching the game.
I'm not.
Right.
My phone's near me, but I'm not looking at my phone watching the game.
Exactly.
I got action, man. I'm keeping track of all the games.
Well, that's another thing that the score tracker will help you with. Let's say you got a 5-team parlay.
Right. True.
You want to see those scores.
See those scores.
I think it's a bad idea. Not in favor of it.
I agree with you. I think it'll be bad. All right, coming up next for you. Hey, we're going to talk some USC football. Ryan Abraham from USCFootball.com is going to be here. We'll do that next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, I always love talking about Blue Ice. Blue Ice vodka is as pure as the Tetons. They use only pristine water sources, and that's the reason there's no cleaner way to cocktail. It all starts with potatoes. Most vodka is made from corn. Blue Ice is all made from potatoes, which means it's smoother, it's creamier, it has no burn, it's gluten-free, no added sugar, 64 calories per ounce. Comes in 3 flavors: double espresso, huckleberry, and Blue Ice Classic. Great price point. It's under $20 and available wherever you purchase your spirits. I buy mine at Ralph's, but you can get it anywhere. Ask for it by name. Blue Ice Vodka, pure as the Tetons.
The Labor Day event is going on now at your Southern California Chevy dealers. The Chevy Silverado leads the way. See what American toughness looks and feels like now through Labor Day. Well-qualified buyers can now get 0% financing for 5 years on all 2026 Chevy Silverado 1500 models. Plus, no monthly payments for 90 days when you finance with GM Financial. Visit your Southern California Chevy dealers today. Call 844-55-CHEVY or see dealer for details.
Something big is coming. On September 2nd, DraftKings Game Day arrives with massive deals, exclusive deals. The DraftKings Sports app is now live in all 50 states. That means California from Texas to Florida. One app, every sport, all 50 states. Remember the date, September 2nd. DraftKings Game Day is the kickoff of a new season and the biggest day in sports history. New DraftKings customers sign up with code LA710, spend $5 to get $150 in rewards within 14 days. That's code LA710 in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Event trading offered by DraftKings Predictions, a CFTC registered introducing broker. Trading involves risk of loss. Market availability varies. Eligibility restrictions apply. $50 every 7 days via click-to-claim issued in non-withdrawable prediction dollars that expire in 1 year. Ends August 23rd. For terms, dkng.co/predictions promo. Nationwide based on sportsbook, predictions, and free-to-play sports contest availability. Varies by state.
It is the 13th annual SoCal Hyundai ESPN LA Golf Classic.
Presented by Vista Paint.
Friday, August 28th at Black Gold Golf Club.
Benefiting the V Foundation.
The event is sold out for another year thanks to the support of our great partners.
Our friends at Blue Ice Vodka. Blue Ice is the finest potato vodka sourced from Idaho. Where they utilize pure potatoes, Blue Ice offers 2 unique flavor options, Huckleberry and Double Espresso. You can find them in stores, so please ask for Blue Ice Vodka by name.
Skechers elite athlete OG Anunoby has been making history on the basketball court.
Anunoby tips it in. Unbelievable. What a shot.
He's been balling out in Skechers high-performance basketball sneakers, and the world is noticed. But how does OG train off the court to keep in peak physical condition? Hands-free Skechers Slip-ins Aeroburst. They help prepare OG for the physical demands of playing at a championship level. Get your pair of Aeroburst for only $165 at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever high-performance running shoes are sold.
In a world parched for excitement, one drink will emerge. Twisted Tea, the refreshing thrill ride of flavor. Recreating its classic role as the hard iced tea that goes down smooth. Twisted Tea doesn't just taste like real iced tea, it's made with real brewed tea and a 5% kick of alcohol. Taste the adventure with Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
The Black and Gold hit the road. Saturday, it's an East Coast showdown as LAFC takes on DC United in the nation's capital.
Did he cut it to 2 defenders, top of the 18? Did he right-footed curler it in?
Pregame from Audi Field starts Saturday at 4 p.m. on the ESPN LA app and on 710 after USC football.
Did he score?
Don't miss LAFC versus DC United.
And it is Mason and Ireland, your Thursday. Tomorrow, we'll be broadcasting live all day long from Black Oak Golf Club in Yorba Linda, the 12th annual SoCal Hyundai ESPN LA Golf Classic presented by Vista Paint. We'll bring you all the sights and sounds, all the fun and frivolity tomorrow. Yes, it's a live imaging Friday tomorrow. Get ready, Mason, Johnny I. Johnny I and I will talk about sucking on the tap together at Black Gold. Right now, though, more of Mason and Ireland, your Thursday afternoon in the Southland.
But it went straight down the middle.
On ESPN LA.
Hey, it's that time of year. It's time for Week 0 USC steamroll somebody at the Coliseum. And joining us right now, cfootball.com, is the Ryan Abraham. Ryan, how are you, man?
Pretty good, Mace. Yeah, a little steamroll, like 5.5 touchdown favorites against San Jose State.
All right,
That's
so
crazy.
Ryan, I'm glad you went there. Mason and I have a bet. You don't have to join the bet. Just tell me which side you'd be more comfortable on. We bet mythical money around here, so nobody really loses anything. But I have San Jose State plus the 38.5. Mace is laying the points.
Yeah.
What's the right side of that bet in your opinion?
You know, I normally would agree with you, John, because it's an early season game, and you just never know. And I did some different shows this week where they focused on sports betting, and they were talking about, hey, that's a lot of points. Are you going to just not show everything if you're Lincoln Riley in this team? But from what I've seen this whole offseason, there's a lot of optimism. We've heard Lincoln Riley talk a big game. They're not shying away from the expectations of this year. And I think because you've had months and months of them saying, hey, this is what we're going to do. We're going to be good at this. We got the new facilities. We got the number one recruiting class coming in. I feel like it's a situation that they need to put on a show Saturday in the Coliseum. San Jose State's roster has been completely redone. I mean, I like what they're doing over there, but they were 3-9 last year. I don't know if they're going to be better this year. So 38.5 is a lot, but I feel like USC is going to have to go in and try to light some fireworks and put on a display. So I'm going to lay the points as well.
All right, so you are on the Mason Plus podcast. We had people who cover the program every day, and you were part of that, and I appreciate it. One of the things we talked about is how big the Oregon game is, which is obviously on the horizon. I think it's week 5, week 6, something like that at the Coliseum. Is that sort of the breaking point for USC? In other words, if they get blown out there, what does that feel like? And if they win that game, what does it mean?
Yeah, I think it's the most important game on the schedule, and you could argue one of the most important in college football this season. I mean, there's 3 big teams in the Big Ten. Oregon's one of them, and they might have the best roster in the country. And, you know, Ohio State's up there, and Indiana's the defending national champion. And USC's trying to get into that club, and they'll most likely be 4-0 going into that with 3 out-of-conference games and a road trip to Rutgers. Then you got Oregon and Washington the week after that. But I think that Oregon game is big. USC's fought with Oregon on the recruiting trail, and up until like a year or two ago, the Ducks have really, handed it to USC. USC gets Chad Bowden in there. They're doing much better recruiting. Like I said, they had the number 1 recruiting class. Oregon had the number 2 class. It's not like they were far behind.
Right.
But USC can compete on the recruiting trail now with Oregon, but can you do it on the field? So I think it's a really important one. It could be a springboard towards, making the college football playoff if you're able to get a win. You play those 3 big teams. If you can win the first one out of the gate, that gives you a really good shot. Now, you might lose to Washington the next week. There's games that you could look ahead through. But that's a huge one. If you can win that game, I think it announces a lot that, hey, this team isn't just 4-0 and they beat some bad teams. They're 5-0 and they just beat one of the best teams in the country. They're going to be in the talks for not just the college football playoff, but winning the Big Ten championship as well.
Ryan Abraham joining us. Ryan, there seems to be 2 schools of thought on Lincoln Riley. One is, and Mace has a foot in each one.
Yep.
One is, if Lincoln Riley wins all the games he's favored in, but loses those 3 you talked about, Ohio State, Indiana, Oregon, that he can't survive it, that he would be out next year. Other people think that if he wins all the games he's favored to be in, and those are their only 3 losses, he would be fine and could continue with the program. What's your opinion on that?
Yeah, John, one of the most talked about topics, I think, this offseason is what happens to Lincoln Riley. And I think there's pressure on him, but it's not the usual kind of pressure. And some of the USC fans that aren't fans of Lincoln Riley, I do feel like this is sort of like a mutual, this is a relationship that USC's administration and Lincoln Riley are both in. If they feel like they can't get over the top and beat any of those top teams, it's not just, Jen Cohen and the athletic department saying, hey, we're going to fire you. It's, does Lincoln Riley say, you know what, we've had everything we need to succeed here, and we still weren't able to get over the top, and there's some kind of negotiation happening. But that's sort of like the weird middle. If you lose to Ohio State, Oregon, and Indiana, then beat everybody else, there's some good wins on that schedule, but those are the big three that you need to get at least, win one of those games. If they're all close, and I think it's a situation that, it probably makes sense for everybody to give it another try, because it is a very difficult schedule. And, beating Penn State on the road, Wisconsin on the road, UCLA is going to be better. That's not, that's nothing to sneeze at. But if they're like not close wins and you just, you weren't competitive in those games, I think it might be time for the two to part ways. But that's kind of like the middle of like, okay, what's going to happen either way? I think either thing could happen, but I think it's going to depend a lot on how that team looks in those games.
Yeah, I think it comes down to that. Exactly. In other words, if they go 9-3 and they hang with Ohio State, they hang with Oregon, and they hang with Indiana, then I think there's a chance for him to continue. If they start getting blown out by those teams, then I think it's a different story.
Yeah. No, I agree, and I think but it's different because his buyout is still massive. It's still in the Jimbo Fisher range.
Isn't it getting smaller
I've
every
been
year,
told,
though?
So it does, but it's still high. So it's not
But
like it's come down a ton.
Ryan, let's have a moment of honesty here. Some of these college football buyouts that have been paid off in the last 4 or 5 years have been pretty insane, right? The Brian Kellys, the Jimbo Fisher, who was the guy at Florida? The buyout really isn't an issue if you have Fat Cat alums, and USC has Fat Cat alums, right?
They do. Like I think it's better if you think this isn't your coach, there's probably no number that's too big because you need boosters every year to even keep your roster going. And if all your boosters are out, is it worth like, hey, we saved money by not buying out our coach, but now we don't have money for a roster and it's just going to make things worse. So you pretty much got to spend the money, John. But I think he would be involved. There'd probably be some kind of negotiation, and he would say, hey, this isn't working. We're going to move on and part ways. USC would still pay him a bunch of money, but I think it would not be just a USC decision. I think it would be kind of a mutual thing if they both decided on it.
So obviously my other quarterback, Tanook Hines, is going to have a great year, I think, at wide receiver. You got a two-headed monster in the backfield with Wayman Jordan and King Miller. What freshman, because we talk about this big recruiting class, what freshman do you expect to make an impact right away?
So they just came out with their depth chart yesterday, and you can't always that's not always true, guys. Sometimes they're saying they put guys on a depth chart and they don't even starters. They don't even end up playing. But
right.
Trent Mosley looks like he's going to be the starter in the slot position. I like him a lot. He's been in the program since January. Came in, has been really impressive. Of course, Mark Bowman out of Mater Dei, he's listed as the starting tight end. So I think on the offensive side, you're going to see those two guys, get involved a lot. And on the defensive side, I think Luke Wafel is one of those dudes that just looks like he's a junior in college. You could go out in the draft next year as an edge rusher, and knowing that you need that kind of pressure on a quarterback. USC hasn't had a double-digit sack leader for a while. You need someone like that that can step up. I think, and Wafel is one of those guys. So they got some freshmen. I mean, they four or five guys that were either listed as starters or co-starters on the initial two deep. So they're going to use some of that number one recruiting class early in the season and probably throughout the season.
So it's going to be hot on Saturday. You're going to be out there. Of course, you're going to be out there. I'll be out there, too. I'll look for you, okay?
Get one of those fans with the water in
Oh,
it.
yeah,
Both
that's a good idea.
guys.
Sure.
Why
get
not?
Those. Hey, we'll
we
see
put
you.
that in the press box. That'd be nice. Yeah.
Exactly. We'll see you on Saturday, Ryan. Thanks a lot, man.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
All right. There's Ryan Abraham, USCFootball.com. And by the way, if you want to hear a deeper dive, you can check out the Mason Plus podcast. It is on the ESPN LA YouTube channel. Ryan is part of it, along with Chris Trevino from WeAreSC.com and Ryan Karchi from the LA Times. Really good show, which, by the way, if you don't get it on demand on the ESPN LA YouTube channel, it will air here on ESPN LA on Saturday at 9 a.m. So listen for that. All right, 13th Annual SoCal Hyundai ESPN LA Golf Classic presented by Vista Paint is back tomorrow. Tune in for the all-day live broadcast at Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda. Proceeds benefit the V Foundation for Cancer Research, brought to you by Shades of Brown Golf Company. Golf, culture, and performance. All right, let me tell you, we talked to Ramona Shelburne a little bit earlier. She just got her Hyundai Palisade. She's absolutely thrilled. That is one of the great vehicles you can look at with your Southern California Hyundai dealers right now. The Palisade, spectacular. The Santa Fe, it's 3 rows, all the tech and safety features, beautiful ride. I drive the Hyundai Elantra. Maybe you want to go Sonata with a nice sedan. You want to go EV. You want to go hybrid. The Southern California Hyundai dealers have got the right car, the right vehicle for you right now. And it is the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. You can get a deal so right, it almost feels wrong. Again, Hyundai Getaway Sales Event going on right now at your SoCal Hyundai dealer today. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change presents Labor Day Wisdom. A smart driver knows before a long Labor Day weekend, you check more than just the oil. That's why every oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change comes with an 18-point maintenance check. Fresh oil is important, and so are properly inflated tires and the right fluid levels. So before you load up the car and hit the road, let the trusted techs give your ride a once-over. That's one less thing to worry about while you're making memories. Visit SoCal Oil Change for location and coupons. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Change wisely.
It is the 13th annual SoCal Hyundai ESPN LA Golf Classic.
Presented by Vista Paint.
Friday, August 28th at Black Gold Golf Club.
Benefiting the V Foundation.
The event is sold out for another year thanks to the support of our great partners.
And of course, our presenting sponsor, Vista Paint. Vista Paint, a stroke of brilliance. Precision color, championship finish. And thanks to our friends at Islands. Islands, your local paradise.
It's DeMarco Farr and my guy, Attorney Big Al, in studio with me today.
You know, the other thing that people do besides trying to do it themselves, I think, well, wait, we'll just hold on. Not so bad. We'll hold on. They wait a month or 2, 3 months. You call the attorney 3 months later, 6 months later. The insurance company says you really weren't injured. Nothing was wrong with you. So don't do that. If you get in an accident, call 1-800-HURT-123. You have nothing to lose. It doesn't cost you anything. Talk to us. We're here to help you.
1-800-HURT-123 or attorneybigalca.com.
Attorney Big Al's attorney Ken Klein, based in Los Angeles.
You never know what you're going to get when you wake up with Sedano and Cap.
One of my neighbors, he's a retired gentleman, and sometimes him and his wife, they want to get in the jacuzzi, you know, and they're chit-chatting. You ever hear them doing anything else other than just...
I knew you were going there.
Cappy would yell out, hey, you guys need a third?
They're an elderly couple, Kevin.
Cappy would still yell out, hey, you need a third and a new hip? I'm coming right over.
It's the morning show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to the end of summer sale at AutoZone. We're celebrating the end of long days and short nights with big deals for a short time. Like on Wash and Wax, you can get 3 Meguiar's products for just $20. Need new brakes? Duralast brake pads are free with the purchase of Duralast rotors. We've also got oil deals and more. We're ending the summer right with the end of summer sale at AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer at a beverage manufacturing plant, he starts his day knowing every line is ready to run because Grainger delivers the industrial-grade products he needs to keep mixers, conveyors, and packaging equipment moving. With Grainger's vast selection of bearings, belts, and motors, he keeps operations running smoothly, so nothing grinds to a halt. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
And it is time on Mason and Ireland for the final segment. The final segment of the show, always Game of Games time, presented by the one and only Jacob Emrani.
Call Jacob.
Call Jacob.com. And yes, that new telephone number, 800-345-6789. 800-345-6789.
Hi, this is Jacob Emrani.
Game of Games made possible by the law offices of Jacob Emrani. Let's do it. Game of Games time on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, Mace.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Game of Games time. Em is out today, so I don't know exactly what the score is, but I'm winning.
She's actually won. No, you are, because you won yesterday, right?
Yeah.
So you're up 5-4 over me and her.
Sorry, guys, I don't have access to that.
That's okay, don't worry
All
about
right,
it.
so we have 4 players today. Michael Funches, Laura Romo, Steve Mason, and Andy Kamenetsky, who joins us. Andy's going to be part of Travis and DeMarco later. Or I have to call it DeMarco and Travis now, according to... Well, and tomorrow it'll just be the Morales show anyway.
Show, exactly.
Okay, so... tomorrow is the ESPN LA golf tournament at Black Gold in Yorba Linda.
Yep.
We will both be there. In honor of that, I have a game about golf, but it's kind of golf for dummies. I've dumbed it down so everybody has a chance.
I'm a dummy.
All right, here we go. Question 1. This is the largest golf manufacturer in the world, bringing in over $3 billion annually worldwide. Is it A, Callaway, B, Titleist, or C, TaylorMade? Funch, Callaway, Titleist, or TaylorMade?
Callaway.
Laura.
Is B Tidal Wave or something like that?
B is Titleist.
Yeah,
Callaway, you're going Titleist. All right, Mace.
Titleist.
Andy.
Callaway.
It is Callaway, which means Andy and Funch are on the board. Laura and Mace still alive for Lucky Loser. All right, Laura, this one to you.
Okay.
True or false? If you hit the ball next to a cactus, you can cover the cactus in a towel so the needles won't scratch you when you swing. Is that true or false?
Golfers aren't ruthless, so I'll go true.
You're going true. Mace.
I'm going false.
You're going false. Andy.
False.
Funch.
False.
It is false. Andy takes the lead. Oh, no, Funch, you also have 2, right? Did you get...
Yep, I did get the first one right.
Yeah, okay. So Funch and Andy 2, Mace 1, Laura, the only one alive for Lucky Loser. By the way, you can put a towel on your arm.
Okay.
But you cannot put it on a foreign object.
Got it.
So that's why that is the way it is. All right. Mace.
Yeah.
Which one of these golfers did not win a major in 2026? Okay. A, Aaron Rye. B, Ryan Fox. C, Scotty Scheffler. Rye, Fox, or Scheffler, Mace?
Scheffler.
Andy.
Fox.
Funch.
Fox.
Laura.
What didn't they pick?
Aaron Rye.
Sure, that one.
Mace gets it.
Oh.
Scotty Scheffler, who is still the world's #1 ranked player, did not win a major. McIlroy won the Masters. Aaron Rye won the PGA. Ryan Fox won, I think, the British Open. And then the U.S. Open was Wyndham Clark.
Okay.
So right now we have a 3-way tie. Funch 2, Mace 2, Andy 2, Laura still alive for Lucky Loser. Andy, this one coming to you. This golfer has won the Masters more than any other player, 6 times. Is it A, Tiger Woods, B, Jack Nicklaus, or C, Arnold Palmer? Tiger, Jack, or Arnie? Andy.
Nicklaus.
Funch.
Nicklaus.
Laura. Tiger, Jack, or Arnie?
I want to win, but without winning. Arnie.
Okay, Mace.
I'll say Jack.
It is Jack. Laura is still alive for Lucky Loser. Andy 3, Mace 3, Funch 3. Laura, you try and miss these, you could end up in the tiebreaker. All right. Andy, you went first that time, right?
Yep.
Funch. If you get a score of 2 on a par 5 hole, what is that called? A, an eagle. B, a birdie. C, an albatross. A score of 2 on a par 5, an eagle, a birdie, or an albatross. Funch.
I believe that's an eagle.
Okay. Laura. Eagle, birdie, or albatross?
Birdie.
You're going birdie. Mace.
Albatross.
Andy.
Yeah, I think it's eagle.
Wait, is his mic on? Okay.
Yeah.
You're going, Andy went eagle.
No. Did you answer?
Yes.
I'm going.
Did you say eagle?
No, I said I think an eagle is. I was about to say not right. I think I'm going albatross.
Albatross is the correct
Yeah.
answer. Andy and Mace both get it. It's very rare. Matter of fact, I've only seen it happen one time. A guy I was with had an albatross.
Doesn't it go eagle, then double eagle, and then I guess albatross?
Well, no, albatross is a 2 on a par 5. An eagle is a 3, and a birdie is a 4.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So here we go. 4 for Mace, 4 for Andy, 3 for Funch. Laura. Lucky Loser
You're
still
alive,
alive.
Laura.
All right. Laura, this one coming to you.
Okay.
If you're at a golf course and you want to play from the average tees, like tomorrow when we're all at black gold, and you want to play from the average tees, the tees most people play from, those tees would be white. If you want to play from the back tees, the hardest tees, what color would those tees be at most courses? A, black, B, blue, C, red. Black, blue, or red, Laura?
I honestly don't know.
Good.
I'm going to
Take a shot.
blue.
Okay, Mace. Black, blue, or red for the back tees?
Blue.
Andy.
Oh, no.
Black.
Bunch.
Red.
Andy Kamenetsky has the lead. Black, I also would have accepted gold, but black, which, by the way, is why the course we're going to tomorrow
Black
is called
gold.
Black Gold. That's when you play, if you're a really good player, you play from the back. At every course I've ever played at, those tees are either black or gold. All right. Andy 5, Mace 4, Funch 3, and we have 3 left. Laura, you're still alive because you have 0. All right, so I'll start making Andy go first.
Okay.
Andy, true or false? You don't have to hit your ball when it goes into a sand bunker. By rule, you can just take it out, put it on the grass behind the bunker, and take a 2-shot penalty. Is that true or false?
True.
Mace.
It is true.
Funch.
True.
Laura.
I'll go false.
False is the correct answer.
Oh,
no. True is the correct answer.
True.
It's
Yeah.
true. Andy has 6. Mace has 5.
Famously, you screwed me on this.
Well, I told you too late.
You told me after I took.
You
the
took like
18.
11. You took like 11 shots to get out of the trap, and I walked over to you and I go, you know, if you just take it out of the trap and take a 2-shot penalty, you're fine. And you went, I didn't know I could do that.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
I would have liked to have that information in advance.
Okay. Andy 6, Mace 5, Funch 4, Laura 0. Andy, what is the green fee cost for 1 round of golf at Pebble Beach?
Expensive.
A, $495. B, $595. C, $695. $495, $595, or $695, Andy?
$5.95.
Okay. Mace.
I'm down a point, right?
You are.
$6.95.
Funch.
$4.95.
Laura.
Damn.
$4.95,
Pebble,
$5.95, or
Pebble,
$6.
right?
Yep.
I'll go $4.95.
You're glad you did. Mace has tied for the lead. It is $695. Did you know, or was that a guess?
It's a total guess.
I
All
know
right.
it's
I don't know any of
expensive.
Andy and Mace tied at 6. Funch has 4. Funch, you're out.
Oh,
Laura is still alive because she has 0. All right? This is the last question, then we go to a tiebreaker. Andy and Mace are tied. Mace, I'll start with you.
all right.
If you win the British Open, what is the name of the trophy you get for winning? A, the Wanamaker Trophy. B, the Claret Jug. C, the Solheim Cup. The Wanamaker Trophy, the Claret Jug, or the Solheim Cup, Mace?
Claret Jug.
Andy.
Claret Jug.
Laura.
C.
What'd you say?
C. Soul something.
Solheim Cup.
Sure, that.
It is the Claret Jug, and you're all going to the tiebreaker.
Oh, so Laura made it.
Yep. Laura
Well
made
done,
it as
Laura.
a lucky
Well
loser.
done.
The only one I knew was black. And
Okay.
I was like, do not say black. And
All
I was
right.
All right.
So here's the tiebreaker, Laura. Get something to write with. Get something to write on. Tiger Woods holds the all-time record for official PGA Tour career earnings. How much money did Tiger earn in his career? These are all golf earnings. It doesn't include endorsements. It's more than $20 million and less than $200 million. So it's somewhere between 20 and 200 million. Andy, let me have that pen back. All right. Mace, do you have a number?
I do.
What'd you write down?
$175 million.
Andy, what'd you write down?
61.
Laura, what'd you write down?
$185 million.
Uh-oh. We have a winner.
We do have a winner. And believe it or not,
Laura.
The winner is Steve
Wow.
Mason. For the second day in a row with double points.
Wow.
$121 million. To be exact, if you guys both would have guessed around that, it's $120, $999, $166.
Wow.
So just under $121 million. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, no.
Andy's closer.
Right, I think Andy is close.
Wait a minute. Andy is $60 million from it. Mace, you are 175 minus
something like
21.
No, I think Mace is still that's in the 50s.
That's 54. Mace, you were $54 million off. Andy, you were $60 million off.
Yeah.
Mace, you are the winner.
I win again. I won twice.
Good for you.
Undefeated.
By the way, a prohibitive favorite now to win the month with 2 double-point games. Tomorrow's
my game.
Yeah, so you can't win tomorrow, and then Monday's the last
Monday
day.
is for everything.
You needed time off and away.
Yep.
And now you've recharged.
I can even win a game about golf. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, good for you, man. Way to go.
Andy, you part of the afternoon show?
Yeah, so you're coming back, and we're going to get DeMarco and Travis in here. We'll do a little Supercross talk.
Supercross talk next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
I'm going to Morongo for my fantasy football draft party. My first pick, cheerleaders. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Football's back, and we're giving every league commissioner just what they need, a draft party.
Number 2.
Make Labor Day weekend a Morongo weekend. Book a suite or private casita.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a 2026 Mustang GT Fastback, the 31st.
Morongo, good times.
Get early access to Labor Day savings at George Chevrolet. It's Chris Morales. Right now, lease a new 2026 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 LT Crew Cab 4-wheel drive for just $359 a month, plus tax for 36 months. With $39.84 due at signing, visit George Chevrolet off the 91 Freeway Lakewood exit in Bellflower or GeorgeChevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Offer approved credit through GM Financial requires current Chevy lease and household plus tax title. License, registration, government fees. Down payment includes $85 dealer doc fee. Vehicle subject to prior sale. VIN number TZ349707. Offer ends 8/31/2026. Call 866-949-4805 for details.
When it comes to hiring, other job sites are still huddling, while ZipRecruiter's already in the end zone. What's the advantage? With ZipRecruiter, when you need to hire someone fast, you get them fast, but you also get the best person for your job. It's a win-win. Plus, ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Recruiting a team or looking for fresh talent, ZipRecruiter covers the field with their powerful technology and immediately starts showing your job to the right candidates. That's why over 4 million businesses have used ZipRecruiter to hire, and why 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within 1 day. ZipRecruiter makes hiring faster, smarter, and more efficient from post to hire before the competition can even line up.
Relax and let Ralph's Delivery handle your grocery shopping this week. We start with only the freshest items, then review your list and carefully choose each one. Then we pack it all up and deliver it in as little as 30 minutes, so you can feel confident it's what you ordered. Fresh groceries your way with Ralph's Delivery and Pickup. And right now, you can save $20 on your first delivery or pickup order. Ralph's, fresh for everyone.
At ESPN Los Angeles.
7:10 a.m. KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma sports radio station. KSPN AM 710 Los Angeles. It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. Super Crosstalk. It's time for Super Crosstalk.
What is going on? DeMarco and Travis show sliding in here for a little Super Crosstalk with Andy Kamenetsky along for the ride. What's up, guys?
Golf Mace over there.
Oh, yeah.
How about that?
How about it?
I will never forget that round of golf where John Ireland left me hacking away at a trap.
And and by the way, so Trav, after he'd taken 7 or 8 swings and he couldn't get it out of the trap, and then he was like, I'm like, just take it out.
Yeah.
And he's like, nope, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. And he kept swinging away, hacking away, hacking away. I go, Mace, You know that if you take it out of the trap and move it behind the trap, it's a 2-shot penalty. You've taken 8 swings. He goes, why didn't you tell me that before this?
That was the worst back injury I ever had, was the one I had from just
You're digging a trench in there.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was terrible. Now, are you excited? It's going to be nice and cool out there tomorrow?
Should be nice and balmy.
Balmy.
Well, did you hear that we're doing live imaging Friday?
Oh, I'm aware.
Lift.
And so what I'm wondering is, do any of us even have to go? Morales is going to do 9 hours by himself. Do we have to be there for this?
I told Chris
Look,
this.
DeMarco's with me.
I told Chris this on Tuesday, that when he said, "Hey, Trav, you get me 2 days this week. We're going to be out at the golf tournament too." For whatever reason, golf tournament Chris does not bother me.
Okay.
Really? Yeah, I can't even define why that's the way that I feel, but it'll be a light, easy day on Friday.
When he shows up for Mason and Ireland, if you and I just grab a cart and go play 5 holes, would anyone know?
We'll bring our sticks. We'll bring our sticks, and we'll disappear for a little while. Yeah,
absolutely.
Are you playing tomorrow?
I am going to play tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to play probably 9 holes, and then get ready for the show. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, tomorrow's fun. It'll be fun. It's going to be hot.
It's always fun. It'll be hot,
and
but
we're
it'll be
on
fun.
that patio tomorrow too.
Derek's.
There
Yes.
you go. Yeah. And then Saturday, USC is going to be just as hot. I'm going to be out there for that game.
What's the line last day?
38.5.
38.5.
So, DeMarco, I've got a bet with Mace. I have San Jose State getting 38.5 points.
Yeah.
He has SC. What's the right side of that bet?
We talked about this yesterday. I mean, San Jose State could upset you.
Oh, come on. They won 3 games
Every
last
SC
year.
they get nervous. They could upset you, but I think Mace is on the right side.
Let me just throw this in there. I know you guys will all remember this. Tavita Pritchard and the Stanford Cardinal came in as 41-point underdogs into the Coliseum.
Jim Harbaugh is the coach.
And beat SC. Didn't just cover,
roll
beat
up
them.
60 on Missouri State last year.
I think that's the more likely outcome, but you never know.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
I know, actually. I'm not going to say you never know. I know.
Well, you better hope so.
So, I'm ready for football, though. I mean,
I can't wait.
DeMarco, you got to be – this is our time of year, right?
We got 2 games in. Yeah, you guys don't care about preseason. I do.
No,
I've been watching football all year.
Okay,
Let's go.
Wait a minute. Can you stay for the whole show today?
No, I'm going to take off. Well, we're off at 5.
Yes.
Yes,
okay.
but I'm going to take off a little early.
Yeah, I would if I were you.
Because it's the Chargers. It's an away game, and they put us in a different parking lot.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. We don't own the building today.
And no digital show for you today.
No digital show today. Yeah.
Is there any job that's unclaimed on this Rams roster right now that somebody can break out and earn a spot tonight?
Maybe some backup roles. We receivers are pretty much set now.
What do you think of the Tutu Atwell trade?
Good. Matthew Stafford knows him. He's a burner. Knows the system.
Can't coach speed.
Yeah, Jarquez wasn't going to make it.
Yep.
You know,
although I liked him, I thought he looked good in the.
I thought he looked good in that last preseason game. That's the best he's ever looked. But I think he's got a better shot there than he's not going to make it here.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Tutu being back, I think is that's big.
Yeah, I think.
But somebody's got to return punts.
I would stop short of big.
Is that not Xavier Smith?
Well, when you count, they're not going to cut CJ.
By the way,
yeah,
I have the same idea about Xavier because
I was shocked they put him back out there.
That moment is frozen in time.
Hard to forget.
My original instinct when I saw the trade with Tutu was, are they bringing him back actually to return kicks? That was one of the thoughts. I know he did it, and he wasn't great either, but the Xavier Smith fumbles are a really tough one to recover.
No, he's not a bad returner. He just had a really bad moment.
But that moment.
Totally.
This is one of those things where a moment can kind of define you.
It can. Let me bring this up, and I'm not supposed to, but I'll do it anyway because I don't think they can hear me unless they're on the way to the stadium. Oh, my God. Ernest Biner.
Yeah, the fumble in the AFC Championship
Ernest
game.
Biner called Xavier Smith.
Oh, did he really?
Yes, called him and talked to him in the offseason. And one more guy that had another gaffe, one of the biggest gaffes. I can't remember what it was, but they both called him and talked to him about it and how to get over it.
That's awesome.
Isn't that awesome?
That's great.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so he's a really good and tough returner, and he's also a really good receiver. He just had a horrible freaking moment. I wouldn't throw him out just for that.
Do you think he'll make the roster or not make
the roster? Now that Tutu's back, it's going to be hard. And you'll probably keep 3 running backs, so one of those guys could be your punt returner if you wanted to keep Tutu.
Who's the third running back?
Rivers.
I would think Rivers. I was thinking.
Mr. Do Everything.
Yeah.
Who Sean McVay was he went over himself with praise about 3 days ago.
Now, was Kyron returning some punts?
He can.
Do you think they'll use him.
Yeah. You guys remember
He's very sure-handed.
I didn't mean Kurt Warner. I meant Derek Fenner. He took over for Kurt Warner in Seattle.
Okay.
He had like a short run, but he was the punt returner for the Seattle Seahawks, and he's the starting running back. Back in the day, they would have your running back start the drive as a punt returner. He's going to get the ball
Reggie
anyway.
Bush returned punts at USC.
Yeah. So Kyron's going to get it on first down. Give it to him on a punt return.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, I'm for that. Sure-handed is what I'm looking for out of a return.
So I asked this earlier in the show. I'll put it to the three of you. In my left hand, I have a pair of tickets to good seats.
I actually looked at you thinking you had something.
No.
Yeah, I thought you were going somewhere different.
For tonight's Chargers-Rams preseason game.
I'll take the right hand.
Okay. Then you will be sitting in the Coliseum in 96-degree heat.
Yeah.
1 o'clock on Saturday.
I would rather do that.
One game counts,
Andy?
one doesn't.
Thank you.
You know, my initial thought was also I'm taking USC, but then I thought about, okay, the entertainment value I know for the Rams, you're thinking preseason, last preseason, not going to be a great entertaining game.
It's the Chargers game.
But
yeah.
USC, that better not be an entertaining
It
game.
is.
Like, if that's an entertaining game.
But if it is, then it's very entertaining.
True.
Maybe for different reasons.
True, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
if that is an entertaining game, that might not bode well for SC.
So who is
Interesting thing is Mason's going to the SC game and DeMarco's going to the Charger
Right,
Rams game.
that's right.
Send
So
pictures.
who is going to play quarterback?
That I don't
tonight?
know.
We
been
don't
kept
know?
close to the vest. I don't know. I think I've seen enough out of both of the
Stetson
Do you
starters.
think
Bennett and Ty
Simpson might not play?
Yeah, I mean, why risk it?
Yeah, no, I hear
Why
you.
risk both of them?
It just sounded
So wait,
like
is
they
there
were
a third
kind of on the
quarterback
fence.
who could?
There's a fourth.
Okay.
Yeah, that can start. And go ahead, play the last one. Who cares? And have you ever been to a Chargers game in SoFi?
No, God no.
Oh,
I
well,
can't think of anything worse.
Well, that's what I
than
mean.
going
It's
to
a
Chargers game.
Chargers game, so the environment is completely different.
Like, will there be people? Are there Charger fans?
They're
that go to
fans,
the games? Yeah.
but the lighting's different, the music's different,
it
the
really?
energy's different.
Now we have a game with them this year. Do we? Not?
Yeah,
in the
November.
regular season.
I
Is
think
that
that's our game.
That's our
game.
Okay,
Yeah.
Good.
You'll get to see it, but it'll be Rams
It will
Rams
not-
furniture.
It will not be a Chargers
No, it'll be
takeover.
no. I better hope not.
So tonight, how do I watch that game?
What do you mean? Just
In
turn
other
on the
words, what-
TV?
what am I
Well,
looking
it's
for?
on Channel 2 and Channel 9.
Oh, that's right.
Well,
yeah,
I'll
they
give you
both have-
this.
Yeah.
You know, Herbert's
Tell me
going
what to watch.
Herbert's going to start tonight.
Seriously?
Yeah, because they haven't looked good in preseason. This is the difference
They're
between the
going to
Rams
play like
and them.
6 or 9 plays,
Yeah,
right?
they went 3 and out. They haven't got enough, so he's got to play tonight. So watch him. They're the most cockeyed team I've ever seen
Isn't their
in my
line
life.
a mess right now, the Chargers?
Yeah.
line? It's a complete mess.
So 30 false starts. That's what they had all last year. They're still trying to get discipline. But he draws people off about at the same clip on the other side. He's got one hell of a hard count. He knows how to protect himself. So seeing him out there versus a second-unit defense, let me see if you can handle him.
So he's had a couple of playoff flops now. Justin Herbert has, and the idea of Justin Herbert, I think, is better than Justin Herbert. Is this kind of put up or shut up time for Justin
I
Herbert
think
this
so.
year?
I really do. There was, how we talk about Joe Burrow, like Cincinnati don't hurt him because, maybe someday you might want to come out this way. There was talk about him first.
Justin Herbert.
Yeah, at post Matthew Stafford, the next best quarterback in town.
I don't
but
hate it
Harbaugh
either.
loves him.
I know. That's
like,
why Harbaugh's gone nuts loving the
But
guy.
I mean, Sean McVay plus Justin Herbert would be a pretty devastating combination.
But that
So would
speaks
Sean
to my
McVay and Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
but
Oh
that-
my God, Joe Burrow.
But that speaks to Justin Herbert can play. I mean, you have to factor in where he is and how he's been coached.
So who will be the backup quarterback when we go to when we're in San Francisco, when we're in Australia?
I don't bet, but I would say Stetson Bennett, Ty Simpson, 1, 2, 3.
Ty Simpson 3.
Yes.
So if Matthew Stafford were to have to leave,
If
for a
Ty
series,
Simpson
it
was
would be
2,
Stetson
Stetson Bennett would be gone. You'd have 2 quarterbacks. If he was that much better, but it's close. So
and
you're
no
keeping 3.
veteran coming.
No, not yet. Well,
I think that's the most important part of that sentence. Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. That if something were to happen, knocking on wood.
Yeah, I know.
If something were to happen very early in the season,
And
it
bad.
was temporary. Bad,
Oh.
but temporary.
Okay.
Like, let's say it's a high ankle sprain, and how long do those last? Like 6 weeks?
Yeah.
6 weeks.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, 6 weeks. And Jimmy G's on his couch,
Call him.
or the former Derek Carr.
Derek Carr is
is
right
like-
over there
like,
at UCLA.
For 6 weeks? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
call Philip Rivers. He's 50.
I'd feel better about that.
Oh, yeah. I already saw that movie. All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next for you is DeMarco and Travis and Andy Kamenetsky, me, Ireland, everybody going to be part of the Chris Morales Day at the Black Gold Golf Club tomorrow, and we will be all day live. And can people come out and see us? Or
Sure,
no,
yeah.
it's not that situation.
No, yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Why not?
show up.
Why not?
Show up. It'll be fun.
Bring your sticks, John.
Yeah.
Even if you
It'll
can't
be
show
fun.
up.
Just in case.
It'll be fun.
When Chris starts talking, I'll slip out. Yeah.
Go roll some putts, if nothing else.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow at noon. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
I'm John Ireland, and the cleaner way to cocktail is with Blue Ice Vodka. Gluten-free, no added sugar, only 64 calories an ounce.